Hey, what's up, everybody? I got no shows to promote today, but I do want to say congratulations to Christian Hill and the team of people that put together the Punks for Paws benefit show at Vino's. It was a huge sellout, and it was an amazing time. All the bands absolutely killed it, and they managed to raise like $1,400 for Ark and Paws, which is awesome. That's a whole lot of help, and it's going to go a long way. Congratulations, guys. You did a good thing. Can't wait to see what you do again next year. And on that note, today's podcast, Smoke Signals. You gotta say it tough because they're tough. No, they got new stuff coming out. It's going to be amazing. And at the end of this podcast, you will hear a new track from them entitled Judgment Day. I sat down with Britton and George, the vocalist and guitar player. We had an amazing time. We learned where they came from. We talked about some future stuff, and we had about 4 billion tangents, and it was a hilarious time. Sorry, I'm choking up over here. But anyway, enjoy the podcast. You see the stuff? All right, cool. All right, water today because I'm dehydrated.
Yeah.
Hello.
Water.
Talk directly into the microphones.
No.
They pull to you, make them your own.
Hello.
There you go. Hi. Yeah, tall guy over here. What are you, 100,000 feet? I'm just kidding.
100,000 pounds.
100,000 pounds. Got it. Me too.
I actually don't know how tall I am. I haven't.
Oh, you're taller than me, and I'm like almost 6'2".
You know what's fucked up is every time this band has gotten a new member in the past 6 years, every one of them has been taller than me. That's not true. All but one of them have been taller than me.
Well, you're like average height, though, right?
I'm above average.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm 5'11".
I guess that is above average. What's average is what, 5'10", 5'9"?
This will be the other day. It's like 5'6".
5'6" for
I
males?
don't think that's
I think it's 5'6" to
right.
5'8".
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what? You know who knows?
Google. That sorry motherfucker knows everything.
See if I'm bullshitting.
Yeah.
Almost the average male night.
Two completely different searches. Yeah.
Oh, it is 5'6". I swear.
Damn.
The last time that I
That's
looked,
surprisingly short.
It was taller than that.
I don't think I have a single guy friend that's 5'6".
Dude, that's what I said. That's what I said. And then I saw his dad, and his dad's like way shorter than he is.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what is he like? Esposito's height?
One of my favorite.
I wasn't gonna say his name.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
He's like
So
the
like,
only one
I
who's
guess
shorter
Nick,
than me.
yeah, he's shorter-ish.
Yeah.
I think he's like
pretty-
5'3".
So that's
Whoa, no.
Is he?
Is that
No.
really?
I'm pretty sure. Sorry, Nick, if you're listening to this. Maybe 5'4". I don't know.
no. One of my favorite ones about my friend. He's not even a stoner, but this is the most stoner shit I ever heard. He was like, you know how the universe is always expanding, and I'm like, yeah, of course. He was like, okay, so people in the past we know are like shorter than we are now because we're all like. I feel like the average is like closer to 6 foot.
Yeah, that's
personally
what I was thinking.
modern day.
Sometimes it feels like that to me.
But he was like, so that means George Washington was only like half a foot tall, and I was like, you shut the fuck up.
yeah, that's how that works. When we started this country,
Man,
it
we
was just
fucking-
small
it
soldiers.
was just small
Like,
soldiers.
It was like that. Yeah.
But he was like, well, yeah, but everything, it was all normal to them. So as everything expanded, it's still just normal. I was like, that's the most stoner shit I've ever heard from a non-stoner in my
really funny.
life.
I thought people used to be taller.
he's not a stoner.
He's not a stoner.
I was gonna say, dude, weed makes you think funny shit.
Oh, all the time.
I quit drinking recently, and so I decided to try and start smoking. If I decided to try and start smoking weed again, so buddy was like, "Here, just take like one hit." And I haven't smoked in like I don't know since I was a teenager.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I took this one hit, and I don't know, like 15 minutes later or so, I was like, man, I think I need to do it again. I'm not feeling anything, and then all of a sudden, I had this thought where I realized, oh, it hit me. It was
That's how that works.
my thought was. My eyes are a different organ than the rest of my body. And then I was like, oh,
Yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah.
there it is.
there it is.
Dude, and from time you're a teenager, weed is so different now. It's like ultra.
Oh,
super
yeah, it
weed.
is.
Especially when, you know, the way you get it.
Like
Yeah.
all weed is
All
fucking
medical and
ridiculous,
shit.
man. Yeah, it's like
fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember like me and my buddies were playing Grand Theft Auto, and I was just sitting there feeling like the physics of the game were real, and I was like, dude, humans are just like big old like bags of meat. Why do we care about anything?
We're electrified bags of meat.
It's like barely even electrified.
I mean, we have like a strange skeleton made of calcium and protein filled with marrow that you can.
It's the weirdest thing.
It's crazy, man. It's a power suit.
Damn nature, you scary.
You scary.
That's crazy.
So, smoke signals, man.
Yeah.
Let's go back in time, dude. What year did that shit start? Because it feels like it's been an eternity
You
ago.
literally just looked this up. Wasn't it like
The Inception was
2012?
2013.
Okay.
Actually started 2014.
Okay. Are y'all original members, both of you?
I am.
You're the only one?
no? Oh yeah, technically.
Are you the only one left that's
Rob.
original? Rob, you and
Yeah.
Rob?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah. After our old band,
Which was?
Bermuda.
Oh, cool.
We decided that we wanted to do something else. Yeah, something that would be like fun and good, and not have pieces of shit in the band.
Anyway. Hey, man.
Held on
You know
that
what?
one.
I'll be straight up honest about it. There was some people in that band that were really not good people. So
It happens, man.
Yeah.
It happens. I've been that guy. Not the best, you know?
it would surprise me if you were even on this remotely the same.
Yeah,
level
but I
as-
just have a lot
as,
of
some
control
them.
issues, man. Like to take charge and not let anybody else
Oh, it
have any.
wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. But yeah, so we started this in Fayetteville, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you from Fayetteville?
I'm from everywhere.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
omnipotent. I was born
I
in
am
Fort
and always will be.
I am everything. Born in Fort Smith, raised in Kansas, and then when I graduated, I moved around for a bunch of touring bands and moved to Fayetteville. I guess I was 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a cool spot to live when you're 21.
Yeah. You're right. And then we moved to Little Rock in January of 2014, and that's when we found Esposito and Hayden.
Right.
And that's how Smoke Signals got its first start.
Yeah, I remember the first few gigs. I went to a couple of them.
Yeah.
Not all, but
The
a couple.
building in Hot Springs. I think it was our first show.
Didn't we play together? It was in the mall, right? That place in the mall that was like a video game
Dude,
center.
what was that even called? Like Fusion Lounge?
Fusion. Oh yeah, I think that's right.
Is that right?
I don't think so, because that sounds like something I would
Ooh, and
remember.
it had carpet in it.
Yes, it did. Blah. And I watched
I,
somebody.
I thought you were talking about this place in the Fayetteville. They used to have a mall
remember-
venue.
Oh no, I was thinking of Hot
I
Springs.
saw before there was Rosalind there.
Yeah, we played. That's the show we played.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
What-
with
what
that
band?
weird like
My Hands to War, and before there was Rosalind, and who was
that
Tyler
other
Kelly's
band
other
that was
band?
Really weird. Oh,
Was this before Downtown?
No,
like, shut down?
wait, did Through the Looking Glass?
Through Looking Glass.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
there was another band on there that was really weird. I don't think they were actually from here though.
I don't remember, man.
It was. I want to say they were like a grindcore sub. I don't know.
What happened to
It
Grindcore,
was,
by the
dude,
way?
it was packed as fuck, though. I will say that. That show was
It
awesome.
was really fun.
That's the night John almost died, man. He was like up on this thing that we built for the lights and shit.
Like
And
old school
his-
light boxes? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And his center of gravity, the box went this way and he went backwards, and I watched his head miss the metal on the window.
Oh, shit.
Swear to God, like an inch, dude. Inch, and he would have been done.
Oops.
Because he was
Lucky boy.
standing on it. So he was probably 10 feet off the ground at the top of his head, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it would have fucking decapitated him. Smashed his shit all in. It was crazy. That was a good show. Then we went outside.
Dude almost fucking died, man. It was a good show.
Those are the best shows. Those are always the best shows where people almost die.
Yeah, man. So where are you from then? Are you from Little Rock? Are you from
No,
all over
He is
too?
also omnipotent.
I'm from Lone Oak, which is like,
Lone Oak. Yeah, it's not too far.
One horse town.
yeah, it's like 30 minutes from Little Rock.
Yeah,
All the way
it's,
to Memphis.
yeah, it's not too far.
Yeah. Little bitty town.
Yup.
Little bitty country town. Yeah. Little bitty.
Country road.
So did you? So how did this all? So y'all were playing some shows and then y'all took a break, right? Or did y'all break up?
Smoke Signals never broke up.
Okay.
We've taken breaks.
like
throughout.
Everyone just thought we did.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought so.
Are you
'cause I was
talking about
what
like the
fuck
most
happened to 'em?
recent where we kind of like disappeared for like 2
Yeah,
years?
yeah.
Well, it started just due to our old drummer lived really far away.
Right.
He lived like 15 hours away.
Shit.
So he lived 13 hours and then moved 15 hours, and he was like, hey, some shit's come up. We need to take a little break. Me and George are like, perfect. Let's take this time to write.
Always.
We wrote an album.
Yep.
And then majority of people just weren't digging the album. It wasn't vibing the way that we thought it was going to. So then we took another step back and...
Do you mean people as in fans or yourselves?
Us.
Internally.
We're the most important ones in the camp. I'm kidding.
Well, when it comes to what you're...
Yeah, you gotta love.
You gotta vibe what you're
you
doing.
gotta love
Yeah.
the play.
If you don't, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's not as... you can tell.
Yeah.
When people aren't like into it, you can tell.
Oh,
Fun
boy,
fact,
can
yeah.
you?
Yeah,
We
you
have-
can really tell.
We have like a full album, probably album and a half, that just sounds like Breaking Benjamin. It will never see the light
She
of
would
day.
love it. That's her favorite band, dude. You
yeah.
should just send her the fucking tracks. Just let her.
Dude, we wrote,
own
like-
person with it.
For our last album, we wrote 2 albums.
Yeah.
We wrote.
Well, that's
entire
usually how that
album.
works, though. If you're tracking shit, because y'all do everything in house, right? It's all DIY.
Yep.
Yeah, like I do.
Well, majority. Like the new thing that we just teased, the Terminator thing, that design was built by another guy.
Right.
Which is
I think he meant like the
yeah,
music.
as far as musically, yeah, everything's in house except for our first EP, which was
Blue Shirt or
co-produced
something?
by Matt Johnson out of Orlando, Florida.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He did all the like the electronics and stuff like that. And,
Okay.
Yeah, that EP was written so fast, and then he was like, "Well, let me help you make it good."
So it started out as a break, and then we're like, cool, we'll write, and then it just ended up being an extended hiatus of sorts.
We decided that we wanted to move away from that drummer because life things happen.
Sure,
he
man.
moved to Colorado, where it's incredibly expensive to live now.
Yup.
So he just didn't have the time to tour, and he was like, "If we do like a big tour, I can do it." And I was like, "Well, that don't
We
work
have to
that
do
way."
small ones to get the big
Exactly.
ones.
Gotta work up.
We're still in the grind phase, bud. So
I love your hopes,
yeah.
like your goals, but damn.
Yeah, exactly. So we had to find another drummer, meanwhile also writing another album. So we wrote an EP, we found the drummer, and now we're back.
Who's drumming now?
Trevor Sullivan.
Yeah.
He used to be from Harvester.
Yeah, Harvester
Yeah.
and all species.
Dope.
Yeah.
Hell
Just
yeah.
dude, he came in and just killed it.
True.
I pay attention, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, oh, I see it, and then it just like right out of my brain.
Yeah, same.
There's too much shit, too much inundation. There's too many things, too many friends with bands, and y'all are just about to do some new shit, play some shows, or you just played your first show back, right? Or is
At the Rev Room, yeah.
that's right? How was it?
Good. It was really good.
Lit.
It was different than what I expected it to be. Like whenever we got the show offer, I remember like not really knowing any of the bands that they said we were going to be playing with.
Welcome to being older. Welcome to
Right?
being older.
Dude, some of the bands were older, I think.
Yeah.
Mortalis and
Oh, yeah.
Pantheon.
But I'd still
Yeah.
never heard of them. But
Pantheon Baker's in that band.
yeah.
Yeah.
The way that it was like worded sounded like there was going to be like touring bands and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So what I expected was not what ended up happening. Which nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, just weird expectations.
Yeah,
that
I was
just-
just like, wait, I'm confused. What?
Right.
But it was still a really rad show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So it was fun. And plus, the sound system in the Rev Room is fucking next to nothing.
It's probably my favorite.
I'm
venue to
pretty
play
sure
anywhere
that,
around here.
like, of the night, we had the quickest sound check of anybody. Like, Britton's like, should we just run through, like, like part of a song or something? He's like, nope, you're good.
Wait, aren't
Go.
you guys like on this whole thing where y'all run everything through your laptop too?
Ooh, man.
Y'all are doing like
That's
that
so
whole
convenient.
box band in a box thing.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Kind
Sort
of.
We have tracks, like, it's just like ambience and stuff
So
like
y'all are just
that.
doing backing tracks through it, not like your
Oh,
cabinets,
not-
your
not
heads,
quite.
everything
Okay,
is
so
like.
yeah, most bands
It's
in that
weird.
world,
Dude, so Punks for Paws was last night. All three of the last bands, that's how they played. It was everything went through laptops.
yeah.
It was.
And that's
it's
kind
so
of how it
strange.
seems to go lately.
Yeah.
I like having cabs on stage. I don't know.
They still had the cabs, but there was like no heads. The
Yeah,
computer
that's kind of what
handles
we're doing.
the
I'm
tone.
using my head as a power amp.
Power amp.
But like we're toying with using like plugins instead of like the actual pre-amp section.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I'm really enjoying.
Yeah, like I set up a whole little thing where it's like, it'll, it triggers the delays and stuff.
I was gonna say no pedals, no nothing.
Yeah, I don't have to worry.
Yeah.
It's just instantaneous as soon as you.
And it sounds great.
I don't have to like touch any pedals. I just go on stage.
There's
and
no
play
thought.
and-
You just play. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I get the appeal. I'm a purist. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want a tube
Oh, yeah.
head,
It's
and I want to
weird
fucking.
because like I kind of am, and I keep getting proved wrong. Like I want to be like
Right.
nothing is better than
Yeah.
a tube amp, and then
Yeah.
I play a fucking Axe Effects. I'm like, oh
The
god.
thing about it is it's like in theory, it's like that's the way to fucking go, and so you're having to do it every night, and then it's just like, okay, please just fucking change for me. I'm tired of doing this. I can't do, because
Right.
like when you're glued to a pedal board, it's kind of hard to actually move around,
Can be.
interact, all
Yeah.
that stuff, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just like, oh, well, we don't have to worry about it. Just fucking does it.
Yeah.
It's right
Press
there,
space
bam.
bar, and then we get to play our parts.
So long as you can go to a click, I guess it's perfect. Really.
And we have click in our ears.
Right. I would assume.
And I have like my guitar in there, and then the reference guitar, and a reference vocal track that we can
Really?
like, sing along to.
Okay.
Like the way I view that, I know George
what
doesn't
pitch?
like it, but I do because it's like when you sing in a car, you sing better because you're singing along to somebody
Yeah.
rather than just kind of fucking
Right.
on a whim on stage.
Yeah, I get it.
It makes it easier. I don't know.
I like sometimes though because you can do different things, and I think, well, at least in my band, we like to fucking switch shit up just about every time we play the song, so it comes out differently every time. That would fuck
stress
me up.
out.
'cause
I don't know
would
how
be
you do
like,
that. That would stress me out
I
so
actually,
much.
I actually really like it. I'm just
Really?
like, oh, I'm going to toss in a fill roll right here that just like we'll fuck with each other and add stuff just to like get a rise out of the other people on stage. It's not even for the audience. It's just for us.
That sounds like a panic attack to me.
For me, it's like whenever I see a band, I want to hear what's on the album as close as
same.
possible, because it's like that's what I love is what.
Oh,
is
see,
on
I'm the
there.
opposite. I love when they're like, oh,
like
we
the
added a
in-between.
fucking fourth bridge and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hell yeah, it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, I don't know.
I see
never been a fan
I
of
see
that.
both sides for
Yeah.
sure.
I think there's something to both. I think, honestly, it depends on genre.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's-
totally,
know.
totally.
Well, see, it's kind of like, remember how the Chariot used to do it, where it was just
They didn't play their songs.
Fucking
they just
chaos.
threw
It was
And I'm just
anxiety.
like-
It was anxiety the whole time.
Well, the thing about me, they had a song that I really like, and I can't remember the name.
But
of
they
it.
would never
I'll
play
tell
it like the album.
they played the song. They're like, this next song is called da 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 da, whatever it was.
Right.
And they played it, and I'm like, are you sure? Because it sounded nothing like the actual song. I'm like, did y'all learn the song?
I played with them like 5 times, and I've seen them 100 times. If you got to notice, they had like hand gestures. Mm-hmm. He would have hand signals for what was next, and if he would do it, it would be a different way they would do it.
Yeah.
So they had like different versions of their
that's
songs.
pretty interesting.
seemingly, Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And
That's
they
pretty
would
cool.
do it in real time. Like the singer Josh would just be like, and you would see him do a thing, and then the song would change, and you're like, oh shit! Like it took me forever to pick up on it, but
I gotta say, I've seen a lot of bands in my seemingly long life. And
how old are you?
30 in March.
Okay,
And that is hands down the most terrifying band I've ever seen live.
I love it. It's my favorite band.
almost died
ever
at a Chariot
live.
show.
Really?
Yeah.
See?
I'm not sure. Yeah, me and an ex-girlfriend were at the Chariot, and we were in the front row,
What venue?
Fayetteville.
Okay.
It was
George's?
Like, they built it. No, it was like outside of the Stone Pony. They built the stage for it. It was like Under Oath, the Chariot,
yeah.
Comeback Kid, and This Is Hell. I think.
Damn.
We were in the front row. The bassist jumps off stage, and I guess the back of his bass hit me in the forehead.
Yeah.
like hard.
Oh, yeah.
and it sent my body into a seizure. Yeah, and
What the fuck?
she dragged me out of the audience. We went to the doctor, and he was like, "Yeah, that was your brain about to stop, and it was restarting itself,
Whoa.
like a computer rebooting
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
it hard crashes." He's like, "Yeah, you almost died," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
You almost killed me, man. That's fucking badass, though.
Right?
I mean, because you lived.
Yeah.
Probably would have been way cooler, though, if you died. Like, Chariot killed someone. No, I saw that one.
Oh, out that one.
Is it George's that has the outdoor one? With the stage that's outdoor, and they have one inside, too. It's in Fayetteville.
No.
What's the one that's that? They have an outdoor stage and an indoor
That's the
stage.
Stone Pony. No, it's not
No,
called the
no,
Stone
no.
Pony. It's
No, Stone Pony I've
I don't
played
remember.
at.
It's
That's
on.
different.
It's on the main road.
It's on the main road. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, I saw the Chariot there, and
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Steven was in the band, and he, like, literally, dude, was it fucking 30 seconds into the first song, he's in the tree? like just up in a tree. Like literally, almost fucking immediately, I was like, "This band is the best band in the world, man."
What's funny, when I was a kid, I used to be that way whenever we would play. Like, I mean, not Smoke Signals, because I've been old since then. But
Dude, yeah. It's like we try to go hard now, but it's just like all of a sudden we're like, oh yeah, we're like 30.
He's still, hey man, I'm almost 36. It's fine.
you want to know something funny? This motherfucker over here, he literally goes, you know what would be really good about having a light set up? Because we've been talking about getting one. He goes, we wouldn't have to move as much on stage.
Production, it does help. That's a lazy ass reason to fucking get some lights, but
Whatever. Dude, the last show we played at the Red Room, I
Yeah.
woke up the next day and I literally felt like I got hit by a car.
oh, it hurts,
I was like,
dude. Used to.
like my back. My
This whole
lower-
podcast is us just talking about being old.
Hey, that's
in the
fine.
chariot.
Literally, like, dude. Now I play a show. I have a whole week recovery time now. It's a whole
Essentially,
week.
dude, mine was like 3 days for real.
Going on tour feels like death.
Dude, tour literally made me sick. It made me
Oh, yeah.
ill.
Tour for me, it was like the first couple of days sucked, but then after
It
I
gets
was like,
better.
okay, I'm okay.
Acclimated.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, after like 3 or 4 days.
But we went through like insane climate changes in a matter of like every single day was different.
Our last tour was like that. Well, that.
Oh, but anyway, so you guys are about to put out some new ish.
Yeah.
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 Snoof
Dude, I love
flame.
bouncing around. But yeah, anyway, being old in the chariot's great.
I'm just waiting on that social security check, you know what I'm saying?
I get shit in the mail all the time, literally from the company that I have health insurance through. And they're like, we see that you're going to be 65 and we would love to have you and I'm like, y'all really, am I really, did something get fucked up? And like, y'all think I'm 65?
For that long?
It's like, sweet, if y'all want to give me like some early retirement shit, like just start cashing in on some bullshit.
Just wait, it's going to be like 5 years and you're going to get nursing home like pamphlets in the mail. You're like, what the fuck? Stop!
I'm fucking 40.
I think you got the wrong guy.
It comes to my house literally once a month.
That's awesome.
Same letter. But anyway, new music. Continue.
I just put out Nakatomi, which is, obviously a reference to Die Hard.
Yup.
The greatest
Obviously.
Christmas movie of all time.
Obviously, the whole song is Die Hard. The lyrics are Die Hard.
So yeah,
It's, oh, sorry.
oh no, you go.
Go for it.
Well, the lyrics are like written from the point of view
Okay.
of him. So it's like, yeah, it just goes through like essentially the
movie.
what I assume are his thoughts throughout the movie.
Okay.
And so
We're talking about Bruce Willis's character?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And so like
Could have went with the villain.
yeah. Well, the chorus is Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
That was
Yeah.
so funny. I can't believe that we actually stuck with that. Because
yeah.
I was like, we should do this because it would be cheesy and fun.
Yep.
And we don't ever do cheesy and fun. We're
He
always
was like,
serious.
Well, he was like, yeah, we should put that in the song somewhere. So I made it the chorus. And I'm like, oh, just so you know, I made it the chorus.
It seems like something you would chant out right before a breakdown. But the
Right.
fact that it's like a part of the integral
It's
structure of the
it
song.
is the foundation of the song.
The way he said it was, that's how it was going to be.
Yep.
But then the part right before the breakdown is, oh God, I'm
Ho ho
so
ho! Now I have a machine gun.
Oh no, that's right before the chorus.
Ah, right with the chorus.
Right before the breakdown is like the 3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
and then and then it's that part at the end where it's got like fucking 10 toms and a bunch. Like
We
it
went a
sounds
little
like
heavy on the
hell.
production for that one.
It sounds like hell under. Oh yeah. Speaking of production, all the noises in the song are my mouth. Like there's turntables, it's my mouth.
Really?
There's like
Yeah.
synthy shit. There's
Yeah.
this at the beginning. There's like this. Wee, wee, wee. I literally did with that and like tuned it and put it through an amp, so it sounds like a guitar. We did some.
We got
Oh,
creative.
that's some tricky shit, huh?
Oh yeah. The
pretty
next one we're
cool,
going to
dude.
release based on T2. In case you couldn't tell, the EP, like the whole theme, is like 80s or 90s like action and horror movies.
Hell yeah.
There's literally one song that's not based on that. And there were like 2 other songs that we dropped. There was like
Yeah.
one was based on
Rambo.
and then one was based on Predator.
Yeah.
And so we just put the trailer for Predator in the intro.
Yeah, which is like the opener for our set now.
Really? The trailer for Predator?
Yeah.
I did a bunch of like 80s sounding like soundscape, like that action movie soundscape,
all
Shit.
very early synth style.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then just he's like, you know what, we should put the trailer for Predator or like some kind of like where it sounds like, you know, you watch the TV in the background. So now that's what it sounds like, and then it's like it ends. It's like, and now for our feature presentation.
See now you get the lights, you get a projector, and you put up the whole thing. You make it a whole to do.
Dude, see, that's what I brought up.
It's like Metallica does good, bad, and the ugly. Or the good, the bad, and the ugly. Mm-hmm. Like when they come out,
I didn't know they did that. That's tight.
I've seen them a bunch of times, and they did it twice. 2 times I saw them. They had that was their intro. It was like a fucking 10-minute long intro to the set.
I mean, I guess when you're doing 3-hour sets, it's okay.
Yeah, that's true. And it was kick ass.
It's like we play like sets so long that we go through 4 wardrobe changes.
What's funny is like our set is 25 to 30 minutes, right?
Roughly, yeah.
And I was asking a friend, I was like, so yeah, what do you think about the show? And she doesn't normally come to our shows, doesn't normally listen to music like us, and she's like, you guys played a really long set. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? I mean, she mostly listens like hardcore and punk and stuff.
Okay.
So. But yeah.
Oh, so she's used to like 2-minute song. All right, we're out of here after 15 minutes. We'll see you later. We played 18 songs in 12 minutes.
Yep. Like I said, what happened to grindcore, man? It's gone.
Well, I mean, kind of good. I don't know. Grindcore was
I just
fun.
want to see you next Tuesday.
It was fun, but it was like, what? You know, there was a band that had a song that was like a second.
Did you see that Beneath the Massacre is back?
No.
Ooh, they're back, and
Like I
really
said,
good.
I mean, maybe I did. Maybe as somebody reposted.
I'm old, man.
But then the very next thing, I was like, oh, that band. Okay, cool. Oh, look, a puppy.
Facebook.
Dude, fuck those videos, man.
They're addicting.
Trying to get me to cry and shit.
You know what's gotten me now is like all these new Instagram filters.
Yes.
Where it's like, oh, what Disney princess are you? And I'm like,
I've been
oh,
seeing
fuck, I'm
it. That's
curious.
you and everybody, dude. Get the wavy shit across your face, and I'm like, all that's doing is mapping your shit. That wavy shit you see, they're just mapping you down.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they have my picture anyway. I have a driver's license. So.
True,
man.
That's true.
It's fine.
Different. To
That's
me,
not different.
it's different.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's not corporations selling your soul to fucking other corporations
That's right.
or possible
That's right.
other governments. Ooh.
This could get political real quick. I forgot. We could cut that.
No, you're right. All
No
right,
politics.
let's back up. So what? How many songs is this thing coming out? 8?
It's like an intro and 5.
Yeah.
Oh, so
It's
like
an
an
EP.
EP.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's an EP.
cool.
Like I said, which is really ironic considering we wrote like 2 full lengths that are just not going to see the light of day. They were too off brand. It was odd.
You could always just put them out on like SoundCloud
B-sides.
and have it named something different, and if that pops off, just start doing that.
Yeah.
I remember back when I picked up like a Deftones B-sides and Rarities album, and I was like, this is really good,
Dude.
Everything's a different mix and
A
shit.
lot of rappers do that. They'll do
Really?
stuff that doesn't really sound like them, and so
put
they'll
it under
upload it under a different name on Spotify.
No shit.
Juice WRLD did that, yeah.
What? I did not
Yeah.
know
I can
that.
see that. I mean, why wouldn't you? At this point, because
Yeah, it's like you have the material, might as well like collect
Do something
off
with
of
it.
yeah, why waste
Yeah,
it?
that was like our little black metal thing. I was like, fuck it, let's just drop
I mean,
it.
even if you look back long enough, book authors used to do that shit. Like
Did they really?
people who wrote books would have 2 different. They're like, I write for this one and I write for this one, but it's 2 different names I use
Oh yeah, they'd
to
have like
publish shit.
Mm-hmm.
a whatchamacallit?
What is that name?
Penn and Teller? No, those are magicians.
It's like where it's not your actual name.
Dirty
You have
ass
like
musicians.
You have like a
Like a surname?
pin,
Pen pal?
Nickname?
Pen name?
Don't worry
Nickname?
about it.
Surname?
I don't remember.
No,
No,
it's not
it's
surname.
pin something.
Everyone's screaming right now. It's this, you fucking morons.
Probably.
And we're not even drunk, man. We're just drinking good, delicious water.
Yeah.
It's our tired brains.
Oh yeah.
You just worked all day. I worked on my house all day.
I woke up sick.
You woke up sick. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is too. I think I didn't cook those brats long enough yesterday.
Ooh, that'll get you,
think they
man.
got me, man.
Can't be eating brats medium rare. What'd you cook them in? The oven or?
Just like in water on like a stovetop.
Oh, boiled brats?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
No.
Well, I mean, you can put them on like a grill. Like if you put them on like a frying pan, you can't just put them on there without water because the skin will bust.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's delicious.
It is delicious.
Yeah,
Put a
I'm
little-
super.
I want another one right now.
going back. I'm like super into like bands having different sounds.
Sure.
I hate it when a band like every song sounds the same.
Yep, me too, man.
But it sucks because like modern day, it's like if
You almost have to.
Yeah, if not every song sounds the same, that people are like, well, what happened? Because our last album,
Or good luck changing between albums. Oh, fuck. God forbid.
It's weird. It's always hot or cold because if you look at a band like Bring Me the Horizon or something, where
Right.
like their new stuff is basically just R&B and I don't know pop rock, versus like their first album, which is like just straight almost grindcore, deathcore.
it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, given they took a longer time to get there, but like, still, I mean, there are people who complain about it, but then there are people who are like, fuck it, I love it, I don't care.
I mean, you know,
dude, our last album was all over the place.
Man, all
There's
of our
a song-
materials all over the place.
There's a song on the not as much as the last album.
Yeah.
Everyone calls it a country song. I beg to differ. I will agree to disagree.
Let me listen to it.
Not a country song.
I'll
It's called
judge.
Wake Up.
It's a country title.
I mean,
it's not.
okay, if we're being real, he won't agree with me, but it's definitely like country rock.
Okay.
It's like
Modern day or
if
like
you remember-
1990s country
I
rock?
consider it ballad.
Do you remember, I think it's called Moving On from Asking Alexandria?
Possibly.
It
It's
sounds
like,
like-
I'm moving on.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
It's like, it's similar to that.
Okay.
No, it's an 80s. It sounds like it was based off an 80s ballad. Style.
Inspired by Whitesnake, but it doesn't sound like
Yeah, it was
Whitesnake.
inspired by Whitesnake, not vocally, obviously.
Dude, you have no
Okay,
idea
I'll-
how much 80s run deep in these veins.
Yeah, for real.
And I wasn't even born in the 80s.
Listen to a
I
lot of
was.
80s. We listened to a lot of 80s.
80s
We were almost
music.
born in the 80s.
Well, yeah, you always sound check with that fucking, like the same damn riff.
Fucking
What-
Skid Row.
Yeah, Skid Row. That's it. You can always depend on that. If you're there for sound check, you will definitely get some 80s riffage
Hell yeah,
before everyone else is turned on. Or, I mean, fuck.
I should just start sound checking with fucking 80s too.
You should.
Hell yeah.
I should have known better.
Let y'all know. Times like these, I can't make it on my own.
Yeah, fucking. No, it's got to be that part. Like later on, so it was like, "Here I go!" That shit.
Damn,
just fucking
dude.
Just get up there.
Belt it, brother.
Yeah.
That was awesome,
I'm
man.
too sick for that.
That was
Do that
loud,
for a
too.
sound
I'm way
check.
too sick for that.
That was pitchy as fuck. But yeah. I had to like swing up into it. It's like, wait.
So y'all both play guitar in the band, right?
No, I'm the only guitar player.
You're the only guitar player?
I mean, he plays some guitar like in the writing process.
Oh,
Like, I
okay.
like writing stuff. I
Okay.
play guitar, but not.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I know.
He played guitar in Pliskin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe that's what I'm
yeah.
getting confused. Yeah.
I forget. Yeah, that was.
That's
Wrong
probably
band,
what's
Corey.
confusing me.
That was
Yeah.
the thing.
Hey, man, it's been a long ass day. I've been sheetrocking walls and fucking putting up wainscoting, doing adult shit all day. My brain is fricasseed.
I've just been laying around being like a little bitch.
It hurts.
My tummy.
I've been walking all day. Literally just walking.
Right, for
That's what
work.
I do for work. I just walk.
Do you just like stock shit, or you like a manager?
I shop for people, bro.
Oh, you do that one,
Yeah.
that new
You
gig.
sounded so like just.
I hate it.
I
hate
do
it so
lazy
much.
people shit, man.
Well, I
That's
mean,
just-
dude,
that's
I've
the
done
laziest shit.
everything. I've done everything in that fucking company, man. I've been manager, super, all that.
Yeah, I know. I feel for you, brother. You can cough into the mic. No, I'm just
Hey, I've been sniffing it on accident.
I've been trying to like fucking pull away so I'm not coughing directly into it. Trying to be nice.
Chocolate.
I Listerine them every now and then.
It's good.
The covers.
It's a good call.
You got to, man. You don't know who has what. Even though all my guests have been great, but you still don't know. They might have some shit they don't know they got.
True.
You know?
We just had a karaoke night not that long ago. Were you there?
No, man, I missed it.
Literally, someone got William sick.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. See there? I did a concert once and two of the frontmen had mono.
Oh!
Yeah. So we had a mic just for them, and when it was over, I had like a glove
Pinch
and
it?
I pinched it and I dropped it right in the garbage. Well, I didn't know about the Listerine trick yet, but it was like a cheap ass $9 microphone that we gave them. So we're like,
Good
you're
call.
not using the good ones. You get to use this piece of shit from the closet.
Yeah, we used to have mics that we would use. They'd be like,
Remember
man.
Natty? Remember Natty microphones and
Like
shit?
Natty
the gear-
Ice?
No. N-A-D-Y.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought it was Nady.
Maybe it's Natty. I don't
don't
fucking
know.
know.
Whatever it is.
Tomato.
Those Natty Light microphones.
Yeah, exactly. They were the fucking Keystone
They have
Light
like in-ear
microphones.
systems and wireless systems, and I'm like, no.
No thanks. 8 feet. That's all you get.
If you literally walk away from it, you're done.
Yeah. If you don't stand and touch the receiver to the receiver.
Yeah, the
It's
receiver's like bolted onto the
It's an NFC field communication. You gotta put a cable back in that anyway. Damn, that's classic. Their shit sucked.
Dude, it's still a thing.
It's still a
It's
company?
still a
Is it
thing.
really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I haven't seen an ad for it in so long. I've assumed they were
They
gone.
stopped
I
trying.
don't see ads for shit. They're like, oh, you can't afford good stuff? Hey.
We got you.
That's how I looked at Behringer for a long time.
No,
I don't know, dude. They got some hidden gems,
Behringer
bro.
Do they?
makes solid
Yes.
shit. My cab's a Behringer.
Dude, they have some shit that you'd be like, what the fuck? That's a Behringer? Get the fuck out of here. They got some
like
really
First
good
Act.
stuff, man. Yeah, same thing.
Those custom guitars are tight.
It's weird when a company does both, but under the same name. Because, like Gibson has Epiphone and Fender has Squire. They change it up. They're like, yeah, this is the cheap shit for the people that want the look but can't afford the components and the wood.
True.
But, Behringer, they're just like, it's all one brand, bitch. Peavey does it too. Peavey makes
True.
some straight up garbage.
True.
But then they make some really good, especially on a PA line, like practice PA line. Great shit. I would recommend that to anybody, man. You can get a set of like those 212. What are you
I'm
doing?
trying to see what that poster is over there. And
That's a signed poster from
I have bad vision.
from the
so
Crow.
That's the Crow, bruh.
My buddy
have
Ronnie
bad
gave
vision.
me that, man. That's signed.
I was like, out of all of the stuff you have in this room, why is there one black metal poster? I'm really confused.
Yo, is that Cradle of Filth?
I'm not lying. That's genuinely what I thought. What was it?
Right next to my Every Time I Die set list and my Under Oath poster.
That's the only
Yeah.
place for it.
So there was this old school like metal documentary. It was like the history of metal, and they had one guy in it. I don't remember who it is. I want to say he's from like Mayhem or something. And they're like, "What's
He's
your
the guy that ate the guy, right? Their singer?
something like that?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "What's your biggest influence on music?" And he like swizzles his little red wine. And he's like, "Satan."
Yeah. Yeah.
But from where I'm sitting, that looks like him.
It
So I
kinda
was
does.
like, you fuck around with Mayhem?
Man, there's some shit I just didn't know about you, Corey.
Got the Incredibles and Johnny Cash and Mayhem.
Yeah. I got 2 Johnny Cashes.
Oh hell yeah!
Gotta keep it. I gotta look at his face for inspiration.
I love like nerdy rooms, man. I actually just got, like,
This one was ultra nerdy. You guys are catching me in the mood. We were talking about it earlier, but you're catching me in the mood. So all the walls are like mostly blank.
Yeah. I just got like a bunch of new action figures, and I'm really pumped about it. I'm a fucking straight
Oh,
up
you're
nerd,
a fucking
dude.
nerd, dude.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, I know.
Oh yeah.
When the first time I came over to Will's house, you're like, "Oh, you want to see your collection of figurines?" I was like, "You have figurines?"
Yep.
Yeah, I want to see them, and you weren't kidding, dude.
Dude,
You
I
buy,
got like a
the-
huge. Now I got like a huge Terminator section. I got a huge Predator section. Alien.
That's
Metal Gear
dope.
Solid.
Yeah, you're a nerdy nerd.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Nerdy nerd.
Wear it like a badge of honor, man.
So, wait, are you guys going to be playing more shows and shit? I assume
That's the goal.
the idea is to like ramp up and start
Oh
doing
yeah,
more
100%.
shit.
Yeah.
We're working on booking a tour for late May. We're still like in the process of getting confirmed. So,
Late May,
Yeah.
y'all going to play Dallas at all?
Yep.
Because we're wanting to go to Dallas. Would y'all want to team up? Or that'd be fun
I'm
as
down with
fuck,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
Just one day.
One of the bands might not do it. I'm not gonna say who. Still waiting to confirm for the other one. Waiting on.
You're going on tour with multiple bands?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then planning a music video shoot. Can't say when yet. Still trying to figure out the director.
Director,
gotta go.
fancy boy.
Yeah. So okay, here's the thing. We've been doing this for how long now? 6 years? 5 years? 6 years? I don't know, something like that. Long time. And we kind of decided that like if we're gonna keep doing it, we're gonna do it the right way because the goals that we have are pretty big. And the only
Yeah.
way to accomplish
Is
those
do it
things
the
is
right
to
way.
doing it the,
I
do
feel
it the
you.
right way. So even though it's going to cost us an arm and a leg, and we're just going to have to work a little harder, we're going to actually like fly in like a good director and
I feel you.
yeah, put like proper PR and marketing behind it and
Yeah.
whatnot. And so
Makes
That's
a
the
lot of
goal.
sense. I mean, if your goal is to be at the fucking top, you got to act like you're already at the top.
True.
And just do all the big shit.
I don't even care if we're at the top. I just need in the middle somewhere. That's fine with me.
In the middle.
Honestly,
Somewhere in the middle.
upper middle would be the best
Upper middle,
spot.
yeah.
Because you don't have all the pressure and the like super fame problems,
Yeah.
but you got the livable income.
Yeah,
And you get to
that'd be
tour
nice.
all the
Money,
time.
man.
I don't want to be Godsmack or
No,
something.
no,
I
fuck
mean,
that,
I
dude.
do.
No, you don't. Really? No, you don't.
Straight out of the line.
I could just picture like an episode of MTV Cribs with George
He likes it
Rich.
because they don't have to move either. They just stand
That's
there and go
true.
here, and you just lift your arm here.
I mean, I'm a Creed.
You got one guy being like, "Hey, go unload our 2 semi trucks full of shit."
What'd you just say?
I said I'm a Creed fan.
Are ya?
I am too.
Yo, same. I don't even care.
No,
not
I'm
as
not.
much as he is. But
I like
Well, I
the
just
music,
heard-
but the vocals, man, I can't.
it. It depends on the song for me.
I don't even care.
I will say this though, even though I don't mind Scott Stapp, I hate almost every other vocalist who tries to sound like.
to tries, yeah.
It's when they roll the R's.
No,
and
no, no.
whatnot.
There's a term for it. It's called
butt rock.
No, well, no. There's an actual term for it. It's called yarling.
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 I
That's
didn't
the
even know
actual
this.
term for that.
For the grungy like
Were they singing
you
vowels?
sing- well, the whole time you sing, you're singing with
Mush
an
mouth.
R sound.
Yes, I know.
It's
It's annoying to me.
You know, Eddie Vedder style.
And the was funny. Why, I don't know why. Why do they do that? Because the R is
Yarling.
not a flattering sound. I don't get it.
I don't know. It was just a trend in the 90s. Like even like people now, like you can like see a vocal coach and they'll be like, I don't know why that was ever a thing. I wish it was never a thing. Because
I agree
you
with
can't even
them.
sing properly like that.
You know what? More bands just need to sound like Limp Bizkit. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, dude, I knew that was going to come up in this conversation.
Shit! Fucking chainsaw!
I love you, Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
You're my favorite motherfucker. I told you.
So good. That was like one of my first metal records I ever bought on my own.
Same, man.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I was a kid and like having to do dishes to like earn chore money, and then I'd go to the record store and I'd be like, I don't know what this is, but the album cover looks cool. I'll buy that and wear it
So-
out for a month.
So I guess when you were a kid, it was CDs.
Oh,
Or, like, okay.
yeah,
Mine was
100%.
cassettes.
Dude, I remember my family went on vacation to Florida, to like Orlando or something, and Korn Untouchables came out.
Hell
And
yeah,
I wanted
dude.
that album more than anything.
was
And
a
I like
big ass
forced my fucking mom
sounding
and dad to drive me around, and every single store was sold out. And eventually, after like 4 hours of driving around, probably less, but you know, whatever, for the sake of drama.
Oh, you're
4
young
hours
and
of driving.
time
around.
means
4
nothing,
hours
yeah.
of driving around.
finally
We
found
found
a
one
Korn
copy.
Untouchables.
Yeah, one copy of Untouchables at a store that was selling it at like double the price. So
Sick
I paid like
fucking record,
$35
though, dude.
for a copy of Korn Untouchables, and it's still one of my favorite. That's me. It's still one of my favorite fucking records.
It's
of all time.
great, man.
Yeah,
It's big as fuck.
true. I think it's still one of the most expensive albums ever made.
Dude, yeah.
$5 million.
Yeah, and most of it wasn't even like for the actual.
Dude, it was 2
recording.
years. It was 2 years, and they had their entire production on retainer for the whole time.
Insane.
Yeah, and they like they paid for a house to live
yes.
in, and then like all kinds of strippers and drugs.
Do you know that
Drugs.
Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad, the actor, is in the Thoughtless music video?
Yes, I did.
That's crazy shit.
Did know that.
It's like I think it was like one of his first acting gigs.
I didn't. I'm sure it was, but I didn't know that until I saw some bullshit YouTube video like actors doing weird stuff. But like, 40-year-old virgin guy. What's his name?
Stephen Carell?
Stephen Carell. He was in a chicken commercial.
No shit.
It's
Dude,
hilarious.
have you seen the Vin Diesel, like, what were the thing called? The little shark puppets from back in the 90s?
Fuck, Street Sharks.
Street Sharks.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
seen this commercial? It's so funny.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He's got like a vest on and just muscles. He
It's so
looks like
fucking
shit,
funny.
dude. It's so
He's
funny.
doing the voice and shit. He's like, "Meh." Dude, it's so good.
Dude, old toy commercials kicked ass.
Hell yeah, they did. Old toys kicked ass too.
Yeah.
Man,
Old toys
I love the 80s and 90s so much.
Now it's just like I want an
2000 sucked,
iPad,
Dude,
dick.
I had the fucking Power Rangers where you I think you squeezed their legs and his head flipped around.
Yup.
Yeah,
I had those
that
too.
one.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The changing outfits because it was like a person head and then a head with the helmet on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Had that same shit.
And then you remember Stretch Armstrong?
Of course.
Of course.
Broke one.
Yeah,
I think this is-
everybody. bro.
Yeah,
I think this is why shows like Stranger Things are doing so well, because of people like us who are just like, man, I miss being a kid.
Dude, that show is fantastic.
Hell yeah, it is.
I love that fucking show so much.
I'm ready for season 4 already.
It's the last one though. I'm not.
No, we're getting 5.
What?
Yeah, I have.
When
so
did that happen?
I have a friend who knows a guy. Blah, 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 blah. It was
My
greenlit for
friend's
5
drug dealer's
seasons.
cousin's brother.
It was actually greenlit for 5 seasons after the first season. Most people don't know that though.
Cool.
Yeah,
I thought that was common knowledge.
I didn't know that.
I thought they.
I think it is
said that.
now because I think the guy who plays Jem Hopper came on and said they're going to do 5 seasons.
Hell
in
yeah.
the interview.
I like shows that start and end, but 4 seasons is not enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially of that show. 5, it would be solid.
Like I feel like I don't know. Like Breaking Bad's another I kind of wish we had more of, but I don't know.
Yeah, but it ended when it should have.
Never saw it.
Yeah. Wait, you never saw Breaking Bad?
Oh my god, here we go.
Holy
my God,
fucking
here we go.
shit!
No, I never.
We're gonna go down this road.
Well, I get hassled about it literally all the fucking time.
It is
So
it's a really good show.
Are you in my group? My Geek Girls group?
yeah,
You are?
Yeah.
How have you not gotten just blasted by people yet?
because I didn't tell anyone because Kurt.
Because they react like me.
Kurt puts me on blast about it all the time. He'll text me like, "Why aren't you watching the?" I was like, and I got him all riled up because I was like, "I'll just watch that movie that came out." And he's like, "No, it's fucking after." I was like, "Yeah, but that'll tell me all the shit I need to know."
Nope.
Dude, you know, the thing about that show was like I loved it going through it the first time, and then I tried to rewatch it. I didn't even make it through the first episode. I'm like, I already know everything that's going to happen, and I put me in such suspense the first time around that I can't. My anxiety can't do it.
Well, sometimes I think like the best shit. I was just talking about this the other day with somebody, maybe Justin. Like when something's so fucking good, a lot of times you only need the one time.
That's how I feel.
Like I've
about
seen
Breaking Bad.
films that are so good that I'm like, I don't ever have to watch this again because it was so phenomenal. It's with me forever.
I can see the mentality
especially
behind
darker
that.
shit that is like really well done. You're just like, one was enough.
One was enough. I can see the mentality behind that. I think I just abuse myself, and anytime I find something that makes me cry, I'm like, I'm gonna watch this 20
Oh
fucking
no,
times.
like up, no.
Oh god,
One and done.
I've only seen it once.
One and done.
Yeah, one and done.
I will
yeah.
never
watched that
fucking
movie
watch that movie ever again.
so many times.
Really? No.
Every time.
Dude, if I
Every
see
time
a
it makes me
picture
cry.
of the two as the little children,
yeah,
I
yeah.
well up in my eyes. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck that, man.
Yep.
Pixar is.
It's
man.
funny, like so.
God,
Yeah,
dude.
my kid, she watched Up, and she was like, she's like, Dad, I don't like this, and I was like, it's so good.
No, we were unassuming. We went to the theater, bro. We put
Dude,
it in.
you don't think it's gonna fuck you up like that, but
Well,
it
we
does.
weren't ready. And then we're sitting there, we turn and look at each other, we're blubbering, crying. And she was like,
Is everybody in the theater just like,
Oh,
oh
dude.
my god?
there wasn't a dry in the whole house. If you didn't cry during Up, come
You're a
on.
sociopath?
Oh, yes.
100%.
You have issues.
You have to have no emotions to not cry at that movie.
So anyway, music. No, I figured we'd talk about film and shit too. You got the Geek Girl stuff and all that stuff. That's fun. Some of the people who chime in there, I'm like, I like to sit back. I'm like a creeper, just watch.
We've been very lucky in that we haven't had a lot of people like start shit in that group, which is pretty weird. Because we have another one that's like linked to it for video games called Tesla. That fucking place.
Well,
man,
those
it's
people,
like a
video
war zone.
games are just they're like the worst.
Yeah,
it's all shit talking.
It's funny because like for me, it's like it's all entertainment. You know, everybody loves
Right.
it and whatever. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But over there, man, it's like I don't get me wrong. I sometimes engage in the console war, you know, with PlayStation versus
Right,
Xbox.
right.
But I mostly just think it's funny. But there are people in there. I mean, I've
it's
seen people wish death on other
Life.
people.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
I'm
life
like,
or death for
bro,
some
you need
people.
to calm
Yeah.
down.
There's no reason to get that fucked up over
No.
stuff like that.
No.
It's all superficial.
Oh, you hit the microphone. All right, hit stop. We're done. Close the thing.
That's probably the third time I've accidentally hit. I barely tapped it.
No, it's fine. I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter.
You're fine.
That, yeah. Somebody did that once. Yeah, and there was like just a spike. Like they.
Dude, I probably
You have to
picked
cut it
this
out?
thing so many times.
You cut it out?
No.
No editing.
I do edit, but I don't like chop. I'm just like what I'll do is I'll just be like, all right, bring the volume down here.
Nah, that's a good
Dude,
call.
I've probably picked this thing so many times.
With
With my loud ass hyena laugh, like right up on it.
the way that memes are nowadays, everything's all clipped all the time. So
Well, I keep the gain down on it.
You know what? Put the entire podcast through a tube amp. And
Just
we'll release it
reamp the
like that.
podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so everything is like,
Dude, honestly, the vocal, the warmth would probably be so fucking nice. Like the warmth of those tubes on a vocal. Yeah, that'd be good. They make the not vocoders, but like vocal warming that have tubes in them. Make your vocals all pretty and shit.
yeah,
I love tube everything. So nice.
tube everything, all tube everything.
I have to say though, I want to get a Kemper.
You and literally everyone else.
Yeah, it's so. And here's my reasoning. So
I can't talk shit because we just did a single, and that's exactly what we did.
yeah. So I'll give you my reasoning. So like right now, the laptop thing's working tight, right?
Of course.
And the plugin that I'm using is the Fortin Nameless, which is modeled after. I don't know if you know anything about Mike Fortin, but he built Meshuggah's new amps. They're based off like from bottom to top, rebuilt, remodeled JCM 800, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
Sweet.
So it's just meant to be the most balls to the wall aggressive.
I mean, a JCM 800 is already a fucking powerhouse amp.
And I don't know if you'd listen to Meshuggah or not, but they're like
I do not.
They're the heaviest band in the world. Period. End of story. If you want to argue
I'll
with
take
me,
your word for it.
That's fine.
I don't
But
care.
anyway, so anyway, you can buy those amps. He did a really small run of them.
Okay.
But they're like $6,000.
Fuck that. Jesus Christ.
The plugin's like $100, whatever. But I want to get a Kemper because the Kemper has like the best profiling out of any amp sim, and I want to find someone with that amp, and I want to have them model it.
See, my
and
thing
send me
too
the
is
sim.
like it's like so far because then
You could just download that off.
off the internet for
Dude,
free.
they put all that shit. Yeah, they'll have it on.
So I'm like, I want that $6,000 amp, but I don't have $6,000.
But here's the deal: what is a Kemper like $3,000?
No, less like 1,200, I think.
Is it 1,200? Have they
Maybe
gotten
even
down
less,
that low?
actually.
But either way, what I'm saying is how long until it's just like, well, fuck this thing because I'll just do it on use a VST through my.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I mean exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, so why even? Why not just buy the amp model for your laptop and your DAW and just use that?
Well,
like, why even
I
fuck
can
with it?
see why you wouldn't want to do that because the thing is you want to
CPU?
rely as little on the computer as possible.
Yeah.
While still
Processing power.
using.
That way, if something happens, you could still at least play your songs.
Yeah.
Oh, if the computer shits out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then if you run it that way, it's like, oh, the computer's done. Well, we can't play.
We
sorry.
literally can't
So,
play.
like for example, right now in the current set we're playing, there's 3 different tunings, and I
Okay.
only use one guitar. So we use with the DAW pitch shifting
I
to put my
forgot
guitar
about
in
that
different tunings.
So it does it automatically. So you just
Exactly.
stay in the same.
Exactly. I don't have to change guitars. I don't have to tune.
It's
Blah
in
blah
like
blah blah.
yeah, it's in like drop A, and then it's like first song's an A,
Then drop F, and then
then
octave
drop
down
C.
C.
Don't you play a 7-string? Mm-hmm. So wouldn't the top string already be A or
Well, drop. If you drop it down to A, yes, but then
what's B regularly, right?
yeah, B standard,
Okay, B
and
standard.
then drop A if you drop it down.
Okay.
And then we have most of our songs are in drop F, and then
Shit.
we have a song that's in technically like a 9-string tuning C.
That's what he was. It's C down
That's
a
actually
whole
a new.
octave.
It's
That's fucking
We have a couple songs like that,
stupid.
but we're playing.
I forgot I showed you that one too.
Oh
You
yeah,
did.
okay. So we're
It's-
playing that one live now, and that's a
Hell
new
yeah.
song that's unreleased. So,
Okay.
that was about aliens.
What when are y'all playing again? Do y'all know? Is there something on
February
the books?
1st, Fayetteville.
Oh, fine.
At
Close
I
by.
believe it's called the Red Room. I think
Oh yeah, that's
it's newer.
Oh, we're doing that one thing.
And then March 21st, we're playing with Levels and Son of Mars.
okay.
And I want to say someone else, but I don't remember who.
Like Rev Room, Finos.
Finos.
Hell yeah. I'll go to that
The
one.
other band.
I don't remember who else is on it.
you say
I feel
March
like a
21st?
dick. Yeah.
It's
I even
okay.
made the flyer, and I feel like a complete asshole.
That's
now.
all right.
It happens.
Don't worry, man.
When you got a lot going on, it's hard to remember shit like that. That's like shows will pop up, and it's like, an event you were interested in is happening in 2 hours. I'm like, oh, oops.
Yeah.
Oop. I did find out something cool though. It's not about us, not about our
Sure.
shows, but on my birthday, I think his name's Capello, the sax guy who's in the
Oh,
Lost
yeah,
Boys,
yeah,
is going
he's
to be
coming,
here.
yeah.
And I'm really excited.
Are you
about
going?
it. Fuck yeah, I'm going. I'm not going. You're not going to go? Why not?
I'm just not.
Why not? That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, I have a few friends that are going. A buddy of mine actually called me to see. Hey man, you going? I'm like, I'm not going to that shit, man.
That'd be wonderful.
Saxophone is dope, like for a song.
Oh,
Yeah.
Leona was the other.
Oh yeah, Leona.
Okay, cool.
I don't know, man. I listen to the Midnight religiously, so saxophone is always good for me.
I like saxophone in songs. I love sax. I think more fucking brass instruments and shit should be in music.
You know what?
But
You know what?
I don't want it in for the whole time.
I'm calling it. Next Smoke Signals album is going to have a sax solo. I don't
do it.
give a shit.
Yep.
And not in like the way that like Tesseract or all the other gent bands do it. We're going to do it in a way that's badass. Over like a really low ass breakdown or something.
There you go. Oh, almost like you
happen.
could dance to it.
I'm going to make it happen.
Some sort of operatic.
I don't even know how to play saxophone. I'll either hire someone or I'll fucking learn.
Or
hey, we know someone who plays saxophone.
he can just
That's
do
true.
it.
We
He
do.
can just do it with his voice. That's true. You can just fucking auto-tune the fucking thing.
Man, he even surprised me with that shit. Because I listened to it and I was like, dude, there's like DJ shit in there and like synth. And he was like, yep, that was my mouth. I was like, what? What?
I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't have a way to do this. So, well, that's how I approach like a lot of my production. I'm like, I don't have a way to make this sound. So I just
Find it.
Fucking do it.
beatbox
Yeah,
or
I mean,
something like that.
there's apps for that literally on your phone to make beats out of noises. So
That's so tight.
yeah.
I think it's we're very lucky in the fact that like George produces and I do graphic design and video work and
Y'all got a lot
we're-
of do
we're
shit
able
guys,
to
yeah.
do it all
In-house,
ourselves.
which is nice.
Yeah, if only I could learn how to use a video camera.
Yeah, dude. Well, the problem with knowing how to is when you're in front of it, you have to have somebody you trust to run it while you're,
True.
quote unquote, acting. Because you're a fucking band dude performing for a camera for a music video, but which we're about to shoot one too, and it's just oh my god,
I love doing music videos. I love it.
it's the fucking worst.
Really?
No,
You don't
I
like doing
hate
it? Why not?
No, it's just the pressure.
You think it's
And I
pressure?
like,
really?
I want them to be so. And like the last one, I was like, I loved it when we were doing it, and then when it was done, I was like, damn, we could have did so much better.
What was? If you don't mind me asking, what was wrong with it? Unless you don't want to talk about it.
No, I don't care. Fuck, it was like 4 years ago. I don't
Oh,
give a
okay.
shit. No, it's just like parts. It's like with anything. When you hear a song back for the first time, you're like,
Could have done this part better.
yeah, like that part would have been cooler if I'd have did it like this or like this would have been.
Eventually, you just gotta let it be. It was in that moment of time.
Yeah.
That's how our last album was. Like, I wanted to redo a lot of things. I'm like, well, no, that's what I did in the time. So
Right.
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, and it was like really rushed. We like fast tracked it because we had to get it out because it was like we were doing everything in secret when we were coming back.
Yeah.
So we had to like make a whole album or an EP and then video and blah blah. blah and we had to rush because we're stupid and we wait till the end to do everything.
I know that feeling pretty
Yeah.
well.
We had to-
It's weird the stuff that we rush and then the stuff we sit on. So like this EP has been finished for 6
This
months.
is actually the quickest we put stuff out.
Yeah.
For something.
We sat on Letting Go for
Like
a
2 or
year.
3 years.
Yeah.
It's like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. And then like music videos, we'll sit on for 6 months, stuff like that. But like whenever they're being done, we rush them. It's weird because
Right.
Yeah, the Letting Go video.
Yeah.
When we shot that versus when it came out, I had long hair when it came out.
That's awkward.
And then in the
Yeah.
video, it was like I had a fade like up to here. And
yeah, like an undercut and shit. Yeah.
I haven't had a haircut since I got a haircut for that video.
Yeah. It's funny because like that video, for example, like keep like scooting away. Yeah, that video was like we had a location and it fell through, and then we had another one and it fell through, and then we were like, well, fuck it, we'll just like make George's garage look really cool, throw some lights in there.
There you
throw
go.
Dude, most of the smoke in that video is actually people vaping.
Seriously.
I'm not fucking joking.
Hey, it works.
We
man.
had a smoke machine, but it just wasn't doing everything we needed it to do. And you know how a lot of smoke machines will be on timers and stuff.
Yes.
So it would die
Overheat
out.
the coil.
Yeah, it would die out like in the middle of a song when we're still shooting. So it'd either be George or it'd
It
be
was super.
somebody. Yeah,
Well, you gotta step up from a fog machine to a hazer. That's the only way to do it.
that's the next one. Yeah, I want to get like a whole. I have like a whole lights setup
Dude,
plan.
You should share it with me, man. That's one of my fortes.
talk.
I'm really good at light shows.
Let's talk about it.
The set
I actually had something I wanted to talk to you about
Okay.
after this whole.
Okay,
thing.
cool.
Yeah.
The set for the video was so funny because we like just renovated our kitchen at my dad's house. So we had all the cabinets and shit. So we just laid up the cabinets like on the walls and everywhere, and then just hung chains because my dad's he drives wreckers for
Okay.
a living. Like he's a mechanic and stuff. So we just got all these chains and shit. Just hung them from the rafters and just
Kind of horror movie s.
Yeah. Put like a green light in there and a blue light. I don't remember if we did a blue light or not, but yeah.
Dude, I remember everything was super green.
And it was fucking cold.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're dumb and we do things like wear body paint, and that's really cold. And yeah.
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 Well, Marcus and I were like drinking whiskey while we were shooting it, so it kind of worked out.
Oh, I was too. I definitely was too.
It's like, oh, well, we got this left over. I'm like,
My
let's do it.
dumbass broke my brand new guitar during that shoot. Actually.
Well, you didn't
Why?
break
Well,
it.
okay, so like
Chipped it.
The
Pretty
fuck?
bad.
we have so the way the chains were like linked up, they were linked together to kind of like create like a horror kind of spider web almost. My dumbass was like, "Yo, I think it'd be really cool if I threw my guitar like like 2008 style." And ended up not even catching it with the camera. I'm pissed. Anyway,
I
it comes
think
around.
on the camera, he just didn't put it in there.
Oh, like it comes around and the neck gets caught in between those chains, and it broke the finish off of the back of my like headstock in my neck.
Yeah,
And it like
chipped
dented
it,
into
too.
my fucking fretboard and stuff.
Yeah.
Like where your thumb goes for
No,
playing
on
too?
on the finger end, not the thumb end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like up like towards the top of the neck where we mostly play.
Right. Where the majority of all music is played, to be honest.
Yeah, and like it was all like just fucked up, so it was like uncomfortable to play.
Look, the guitar you have right now?
No, the guitar I have right now I got after.
Yeah, it's a
no, I just
sick
didn't use it
fucking
for that
guitar,
shit,
man.
I think.
I love that guitar.
Yeah, we only did.
I kind of want to get rid of it, to be honest with you.
I know.
I
We've had this
really-
conversation.
Yeah, we
you
have.
keep going back and forth.
It's like
Because at first you wanted a thing with the thing, and then because you dive bombs, and then you got on the
Yeah.
internet, and everyone was like, "No, don't do it."
I still want that actually, really bad, really bad.
I'm gonna get switched to
No,
a
the
Kiesel or
guitar I
something.
have in mind right now, I'm gonna have to save up for because
Always. I have to save up
it's
for everything.
Yeah.
it's
The
like
story of my life.
$3,500.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a big boy guitar.
Is it a custom?
No, it's by
You're
a
spending
company called
$3,500
Comparison.
and it's not a custom.
No, but it's made by a company that may as well be. It's do you know the company Comparison?
No.
No, like Killswitch Engage play them, Soil Work.
Okay, so I've seen them. I
Nick
just,
from As I Lay Dying plays them.
Yeah, he plays them now too.
Okay.
They're really cool. Like they got like the devil horn kind of like headstock and stuff.
kind of
Well, anyway,
BC
they have
Richish.
huh?
Kind of like a BC
No,
Rich.
not near as cringy. I'll see if I can find a picture in a minute.
But
But
a single one, like
yeah, it's
Okay.
it's
Oh, I feel you.
a Comparison Horus, and they use like sponges on the paint. So like, I'll just have to show it to you. It looks really cool.
$3,500 fucking dollars
Yeah.
though.
But every single guitar is handmade. Like it may as well be custom.
Fan fretted, I assume. No, you're not doing that. Everybody's on that kick now.
No,
I
I'm-
tried it,
I'm a bit
but
of a
I'm
bitch
too
when it comes
stupid.
to.
It was too fucking. It was too fucking crazy, man.
I'm a bit of a bitch when it comes to aesthetics. Like, I don't like the look of them.
Maybe.
Huh?
You have a little OCD. Like it's
Yeah,
not,
I don't like them. I think they look just odd to me.
I think it looks cool, but I tried to play one and I was like, "What the fuck is this
So like,
sorcery?"
I was always told you can't think about the fact that
can't think
they're
about it.
fake.
Here's
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah, that's what they told me, and then I couldn't get it out of my head. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
It better be fucking handmade.
mean,
It better
it's
come.
better-
It better wipe your ass too and come with a
You know,
handmade case.
I would think that would be
Oh
better
yeah, the
than-
case is sick.
Okay,
actually.
cool.
I would think that would be better than the True Temperament or whatever it is. True, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
It's all
they're all
weird
wiggly
and-
waggly.
Yeah.
You ever seen those?
What?
True temperament frets.
Fuck no.
They're fucking weird.
So here, I'll just show you
Oh my god.
for the viewers.
Take the Googler.
Essentially, they
equalizer.
all the frets are like they just look squiggly.
Why?
Essentially,
to be perfectly into
everything is perfect intonation.
But again, you wouldn't be able to look down at your guitar. You'd fuck yourself up. I would fuck. That would make me
Well, so
nauseous.
when you buy those guitars, typically, I believe, they
with a
ask
training
you like
session.
your tuning, and they build the guitar specific to your tuning.
That is insane
Right.
looking.
So like if you get a guitar with those and like an Evertune bridge, your guitar is like
The most in tune it
the
can
most
be.
in tune it can possibly be, and it
That's
won't come
pretty
out.
cool, man.
Yeah, that's pretty tight. They're really expensive though. Those are like $5,000.
I don't need that because I just play bar chords, so it
Yeah,
doesn't
same.
really matter.
I don't need to go that far. It's funny. It's like I'm wanting to get something with a Floyd Rose just so I can do those ignorant ass dive bombs.
Dive bombs, yeah, that's what you're
Just
saying.
annoy people.
God, but the setups, man.
That's like the one thing I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pull out my inner dime bag.
You could do that with a pedal. You could just get a whammy pedal.
You could go full on Herman Lee and just literally, you have a
Take
whole
it.
other guitar with.
Oh yeah.
like,
Oh yeah. I have to say,
yeah,
Dragon
dude.
Force is one of the most entertaining bands I've ever seen live.
Who?
Dragon Force.
Really?
Yeah. That's what he's talking about. So like the dude will he'll do like those dive bombs and he'll pick the guitar up by the whammy bar and then also hit a whammy pedal on top of it. So it's just like it's
Sweet
fucking
Lord.
crazy.
That's too much.
Oh man, they were chugging beers while doing guitar solos. They had topless women on trampolines.
What the
It was
fuck? Where was
fucking
this at?
crazy.
On Coachella or something?
No, it was they were on tour with Killswitch Engage, Chimera, and he is Legend.
Wow.
Yeah,
What a
Kansas
strange
City.
lineup.
That is a super strange lineup.
I want to say it was like a Jägermeister tour.
Sounds right.
It's like, man, they were super entertaining, but man, they didn't sound that great.
Oh no, they were tight. They sounded so good
hammered
back then.
drunk.
That's why I always thought it was weird when people said they weren't good live.
I've always heard that they sound like garbage, but they're entertaining.
Yeah, no, they were good. They were really good.
They were probably like, we found out what backtracks are.
The iPod's doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
It's like he's not playing that, and it's just like, and he's just over here like.
Just fucking throwing his whammy bar.
I mean, sadly, there are bands that do that for real.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
Yeah, me neither.
The way I see it is like backtracks are tight if they're adding.
Yeah, they gotta be.
If they're a
added.
part of, like, it's
if
like
you have to be playing your
a lot
part.
of bands are doing it too, because a lot of stuff they're using like pianos and shit, but you don't want to add a piano player because that's just another person.
Another mouth to
thing.
feed. Yeah.
So it's like, well, we'll just put them in backtracks because we're playing a click. If you're playing to a click anyway, then fucking do whatever you want, really. But
Exactly. That's kind of my thing. Is like I've seen bands that there was. I'm not going to say who. I don't want.
But my thing is, don't do it to, and that's what's doing your job.
Yeah.
Like now the fans
That
are
was what I was
literally
gonna say.
listening to your album while you pantomime the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is bullshit.
I used to work lights at a
Like
venue
most
in
rappers
Fayetteville, and there was a band that was playing. I'm not going to say who. And the sound guy that was next to me, while I was doing lights, he's like, "Yo, listen to this." He
Yo, you want
handed me
to say it?
headphones.
I know who.
He handed me the headphones. He's like, "That's plugged into their backtracks." And literally, the only person actually playing their instrument was the drummer.
Was it
Everything
Saliva?
else was no. It was like
So
a
they do
like a
that.
scene core kind of band.
Okay.
Man, it was 100% backtracks, and I was just like, "That's
Damn.
what's even fun about that?" I don't know. I like playing my instrument. I don't get it.
Well, to be
Scene
fair,
core,
bands
I
like
wasn't-
that weren't really there to,
Yeah,
they were more like industry made, like
yeah,
like
true.
we just pumped this band out. We found
Tax
5
write-off.
Yeah, we found 5 random guys that look really good, and
Yeah.
here you go.
Put wild hair on, brought the 80s back,
Yeah,
but in a worse way.
True.
Try, buddy.
But yeah. So I don't know. I'm either way. Back to the music of that we
What are we here
play.
for? No.
Have we talked about oh wait, no, we kind of did.
Yeah, I'm pumped to put out this new material, and we're already working on new stuff.
I've already heard some of it. It's fucking sweet,
Yeah.
dude. I got lucky.
I'm pumped.
We were at the house show party, whatever the
Yeah.
hell that was. It was a birthday party. Will's birthday party.
Yeah, it was
That's
Will's
what
birthday.
that was. It was also
Today's
Spencer's
actually his
birthday.
real
Today's
birthday.
his real birthday.
Happy birthday, Will.
Yeah, happy birthday, Will. Should probably text
He
him.
was asleep whenever I got
He was
there.
taking his birthday nap.
Yeah, and I didn't get to tell him happy birthday.
Dude, it was funny. Like I was like, I've been feeling like shit all day, and he was like, "Hey, are you hungry?" And I was like, "Sure." He's like, "I made my birthday slop." I'm like, "Birthday slop?" Yeah, he just makes like an assload of eggs, throws like a pound of cheese on it, and fried chicken,
I love it.
That sounds
and then
good.
barbecue
Can we have
sauce.
that after this?
That sounds so
I was
good.
like, I've never had chicken with eggs, and I took a bite, and I was like, "Yo, this is tight."
Yeah, bro, I haven't eaten since 12. I'm like starving.
Super good. Anyway, but yeah.
Should have ate before you came here, man.
I was going to, but then I was stressed out about a bunch of things. Also, I'm like super, broke. Musician life.
fair.
Musician
Yeah.
life.
Whoop, whoop.
By the way, you can buy our merch at smokesittlesar.bigcartel.com.
y'all use Big Cartel?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
So for the stuff we don't have on hand, we do what we do is we use Big Cartel mixed with Printful. So
Oh, cool.
Like I'll upload a design, and so like if you order a I don't even touch it.
No, it just prints
they
from
print it
Printful
and
and then
ship it
ship it
for
out.
me.
Yeah.
And it's so tight. This is not sponsored, by the way.
No, I wish it was. Hit me
Hashtag
up. Yeah. Big Cartel. Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
The only way to
At
do
least pay
merch.
for the beer for the episodes, man. I don't have any today because it's Sunday and I forgot.
That's fair.
But also,
Oh,
I really
yeah.
probably should be drinking water because
Probably. Water's good for you.
90 to nothing.
Water's
and I'm
good for you.
extremely
Anyone who's
exhausted.
listening to this, drink water. It's good for you.
It is, man. It's fucking life. Minus, the shit they put in it.
Oh man.
So show in March, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be. I can make that one. What'd you say it was? March 21st?
Yeah.
Shit, we haven't announced it yet. Never mind. I can't say. We're playing in March too, but I can't say when. I guess.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna play with you guys. We haven't played together yet.
Which one?
Both of your bands.
Oh, okay. Well,
All
I
of
have
them.
like
'Cause
20.
you're in like
yeah.
20 bands.
yeah.
But all of them.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
a
mine
cover
has Door,
band?
for sure.
Yeah, okay. We can do that.
What if this was our new book?
What, lips out, hair flashed?
Hair stash? Yeah.
Mustache. My mustache is getting goddamn annoying, dude.
It is large. You can see it over your beard. That's how you know.
So I have this stupid mentality because I'm turning 30 in March.
True.
And so I'm turning 30 in March, and I have like this complex where I think that I'm gonna be like, man, you're getting old, blah 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 blah. I can feel it coming. So I decided to like psych myself out by growing out a beard, and then on my birthday I'm gonna shave it so I look young again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to see if that works because I turned.
it
When I
works.
turned 29, it fucked with me.
But wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
25 and 29, they fucked with me super hard. I don't know why.
Yeah, I love it. I like to being older because it's like getting closer to people just not fucking with you.
Oddly enough, though, I'm comfortably okay with turning like 40.
40's better.
Dude,
I don't know why.
It doesn't fuck with me. I'm just because I have that mentality where it's like I feel like you're only as old as you let yourself
That's it.
feel.
Yeah.
And so it's like I mean, yeah, I'm about.
You're
to
as
be
old as you
30,
wanna
but
be,
it's
man,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to be 30, but it's like I don't feel like I'm about to be 30.
Nah.
I do. My back hurts all the time.
Well, I mean, my back hurts, but I don't let it like control my whole mindset.
My back hurts. Preaching the choir of hurt backs, man. My fucking vertebrae are singing
It's funny.
right now.
It's like I thought that by doing graphic design for a living, like I'd be able to take it easy
chair,
on that.
bro.
But yeah, dude. Apparently, sitting down for
That's
a
why
living.
they make stand-up desks.
Yeah,
really
exactly.
fucks you back
It's
really
worse for
bad.
you. It's worse for you than construction,
Yeah,
man.
it depends on your posture, man. Like,
which
if you
is
have
garbage.
Yeah, if you have really bad posture for a long time. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's a day in my life I've had good posture.
You got to get a stand-up desk, man. It's healthy.
thought about that, actually.
Blood flow is super important, man. And they're not that much anymore.
You know what I'm afraid of?
Well,
The
spiders.
oddest thing?
Spiders.
Well, yeah, horrendously terrified of spiders. But yeah, I'm afraid of that fucking dead ass syndrome.
Dead ass.
Have you ever heard
syndrome?
of it?
Where you sit
Is
so
that a
much.
new
you
Yeah,
got
like
apparently
fat
if you
ass?
sit so much, like the ass muscles just stop working. So
What
like
the
you
fuck?
just
So
get
you
like a
start
super
pooping?
flat ass.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, like
I thought you
it was a
meant.
New York thing.
I thought you were gonna
No.
start like shitting on yourself or something.
no, it's like basically like so people like who get that like they can't even like grow like their ass muscles or anything like that. So they just get like
What the
pancake
fuck?
ass.
Your sphincter,
Oh.
your sphincter just loses all control. you just get up too fast and just goes.
Sorry, I got dead ass.
I just shit myself all the time now.
Yo, dead ass, bro.
Yeah,
I just shit my pants.
Shit ain't all them waffles.
Yeah, it's
or
one of those
boiled
things.
brats.
Yeah,
Like Britton over here.
getting fucking scared of those now.
Bold.
Yeah,
oh,
man, cook them in the oven or something, or
I
a
haven't done that.
grill.
I mean, yeah,
Their
yeah.
grills are $9.
I have a grill. I just I don't want to plug it up. I'm just like I could put some water in a pan and call it good.
Yeah,
put it on medium
fair.
for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but that's lazy.
You're
you
right.
You want to cook better.
That's true. You're
The
right.
guy who fucking his wife makes nachos for him like every other night. Dude, I will eat
Hey,
nachos
honey, just put
every
some
day.
cheese on some chips.
Nachos, spaghetti, pizza, all the worst
spaghetti
shit.
last
I will
night.
eat it every day.
Spaghetti last night, actually.
Spaghetti's
So.
delicious, and it's $1.
I know.
And it's $1.
So good.
Got you $1.
I got you $1.
I said $1, bitch. Oh, you poor man! Here's a sandwich. That's fucking one of
Do you
the
know the
funniest.
commercial he's talking about? The, I got you
Yeah,
$1.
yeah, I got you $1.
That dude is creepy as shit.
The fucking- it's the insurance commercial, right?
Yeah. I think it was State Farm.
I think it is State Farm.
Whatever.
Still creepy
Jake
as fuck.
From State Farm.
Well, she sounds hideous. Well, he's a guy.
He's a guy, so.
Well, she's a guy, so
One of the most quotable commercials of all time,
for
man.
real. That shit became a meme,
And it's
It
so
was wonderful.
stupid. So stupid.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
Khakis. Yeah.
They knocked it out of the park with that commercial.
Yeah,
They
true.
really did. I hope the guy that, because they didn't do shit. Some poor bastard in a meeting room.
Coming
Yeah.
up with an idea, yeah.
I hope he got a substantial raise for
He
that.
probably did.
Or a bonus. No, he probably didn't get
Probably
shit.
shit.
No.
Good job, bud.
We're going to make millions.
So curious, is there like a bunch of shows coming up that we don't know about?
Dude, I don't know, man.
In this
it
scene?
seems like all the stuff has been I mean, we just announced we're doing a first house show ever at the Eyes Up House with Maya War and Honore and
When is that? I live there and I don't even know
Bird
about
Bones. It's February 7th, and then the next night we're playing Memphis at the High Tone.
it. Ooh, big room or small room?
Small room.
yeah.
Was going to get the big room with a bigger touring act, but the bigger touring act couldn't route through.
Oh, okay.
So we just
Well, you're not
downgraded.
competing with them, so that's good.
No, exactly.
That's a good
I actually was like, well, it worked out either
Yeah,
way.
for
Like
sure.
either way, I'm good with it because we were going to be able to open, or now it's just us. So
Dude, we played a festival one time where it was like that. Where it was like they had two stages. One was like their little stage that was inside, and one was the big stage outside.
It was like, I think, the last half of our set was.
We were technically supposed to start before any of the big stage bands played.
right.
Well, they fucked up the schedule, and I think it was Out of Clear War.
Yeah,
was
they
the first
they
band.
started like halfway through our set.
No, it wasn't even halfway. They were like playing when we started.
So
Yeah.
nobody.
Well, we started
us over.
with like 100 people or so, probably in
Yeah.
the crowd, and quickly that
Went
turned
to
into
zero.
like almost nobody.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
It
I
didn't
mean-
it didn't help that the sound guy kind of. He's like, oh, dude, I'm so good. You don't need to like have your in-ears or anything. Well, because we didn't have our in-ears on, we didn't know that transporting the setup onto the stage turned off the in-ears, and so our backtracks just started going, and we didn't know.
Oh
And,
no.
It was
and
a big fuck up.
Ryan was just like, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
And we were just like, I'm like, oh, fuck. And so we had to restart. It was bad.
It was a big old goof.
It was
That
really
sucks,
bad.
big
dude.
old goof.
And then they're like, oh, you don't have as much time as you would have had. And so we're having to like skip through our backtracks. And it was,
Oh, that's even better.
Not good. That's like the only thing about having tracks that can suck from time to time is if shit like that happens.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty
Luckily,
much.
it doesn't.
Like, if you do
1%
have
of
tracks,
the
it's
time.
like one of those things where it's like you got to make a set. And that is your set.
Yeah.
Like
So
that
that's
is
why I
your
like
set.
punk rock, man. Easy. Scream real loud, play fast power chords, and go home.
I don't know. There's definitely I see both sides for sure.
I like it, but man, that sounds stressful.
Yeah, it's just for
Fuck.
like the style of band that we are. That's
Yeah,
just
it
what
works.
Yeah.
It
when you
works
have like
really well.
electronics and
Yeah, there's
Mouth
like little,
noises.
like, sound design stuff that I do for in
Yeah.
between. What did you say?
I was like, electronics and mouth noises.
Mouth noises.
This is
Yeah.
a professional mouther.
Yeah, I'm a mouther.
There is actually a job for that. I don't remember what it is, but there's like some people get paid to do that.
I would
basically.
assume there's a job for everything now.
True.
I should just be a voice actor. Just
I mean, you
fucking
could, yeah.
go in there, and it's like, okay, we need you to just make the sound of a saw.
Dude, sound
It's
design.
like, wait, what? I thought I was doing voices.
No, sound design. That seems like a dope ass shop for movies and
Right?
shit.
That would be so
You see how they're like, oh, a bone broke, they snap a piece of celery. You're
Yeah,
like, wow,
yeah.
how in the fuck?
Yeah.
I know a guy who does that actually. I asked him, I was like, how do I get into this? He's like, it's very hard.
Yeah, dude, they got to have that market cinched
Yeah.
up. There's
And
probably 8
It's
people that
really
do that
niche
job
too, and like
Yeah.
a lot of people want the job. So like, you got to know somebody who knows
Dude, I
somebody.
feel like everything's like that these days.
Getting there. That's how it is. The fucking Nashville, man. If you want to be a singer songwriter person behind the scenes, good fucking luck.
Dude, that's why I gave up on like doing the production thing, like
Mm-hmm.
like being an actual producer and opening a studio and shit. I'm like, dude, everybody's fucking doing it now. I don't even want to do it anymore.
Yeah,
Because it's just like,
it's like photography too. It's hard to get into.
Even
'cause,
graphic
like,
design.
yeah,
honestly.
even yeah.
I mean, it's a little different in that with production, we're currently in a preset kind of world where
Right.
everybody's like, "Oh, I'll just download Joey Sturgis Tones presets and then I'll be good to
Well,
go."
same
and
thing with like
have a mixed
basic
record.
design work, because like even like
Yeah.
like flyers for shows, you
Yeah.
know, everybody's like, "Blah, blah." But dude, I
man.
hopped on my phone,
I'm
I
very
found
opinionated when it comes to flyers.
one image, and then like, but it just works. Like I did that in 10
Here's
minutes
the
on
thing:
my phone.
that is still creative. I still like that. I've been seeing
Yeah.
some flyers go around lately that have just been
Where they take like a
garbaggio.
shitty photo and then just put like whatever the fuck, and nothing's got an alignment to it. It's
Yep.
just like, there it is. It's on a
Yep.
blue canvas here. Here's
Or
some
like
text.
I've even seen like people will take like
Write it on a piece of paper.
I'm trying not to
Take
get
a
myself in
picture.
trouble here. They'll just take photos, or they'll take like logos and they'll just stretch them or like resize them without doing it like the right way. So they're just like all super stretched, or
yeah.
spaghettified. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm trying not to be too specific because I don't want anybody to get mad at me.
Yeah.
The only thing I do that's a little taboo is I actually like the spacing, so you can drag the space of the between the words out. I really like doing that.
Oh, same. A lot of the album covers and shit I'll do, I'll just boost that
Max it
number
out.
way the fuck
Yeah.
up. So there's like 1 inch to 2 inches between each letter. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It looks cool.
It's easier to read too.
All I think about is like, you remember like the OG Alien cover?
Yep.
Like I remember like
Big
this,
gaps.
all this. Oh,
Yep.
I'm fired now. All the spaces.
fired now.
I hit the
Burn
mic.
this
I'm
whole
fired.
ring down.
But yeah, all the letters are spaced out. And I was like, that looks tight.
It does look tight.
It's all sci-fi
I agree.
and shit. I love
Yeah.
Cut.
Cut.
We're done.
We're done.
We're done. Never
Pack
come
this
back
shit
to my
up.
house.
it. Don't touch my fucking microphones.
Don't even close
How
the
long
door
have we
on your
been
way
going?
out. Just let me do it, huh?
I'm curious. How long have we been going?
What's it say up top?
What's the time?
2,
2.
2
Wow.
plus what? No. 2 plus what?
18.
Hour and 18 minutes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we've been doing this for 2 hours already.
No,
Damn.
definitely not.
No.
Yeah.
We can stop or keep
I don't
going.
care, whatever.
Whatever y'all want to do.
Whatever you want to do, man. I'm comfortable.
I'm just hanging out. I'm not even saying anything because y'all keep bringing up things that are his little niche.
Okay, let's go over here actually. How long have you been doing vocals?
12 minutes.
I mean, well,
He was like, I don't want to do like an
that's a
interview
funny
shit like
story.
before we started, and I was like, cool, man, we'll just keep it lax. And then he's like, y'all just kept bringing up shit. So I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
let's focus in on you.
oh no.
Let's get the story.
Oh, no.
How old are you?
I'm
How many
What's your blood
penises?
type?
How many
76.
penises do you have? What's your blood type?
Any what?
Penises.
penises do you
Peni.
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 I'm 76.
Okay.
I have 3 dicks.
3 dicks. Got it. It's a solid number of dicks.
Yeah. I collect. Oh, you mean do I have on my body?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, one.
One. Oh.
Bummer.
One.
So working on my second one, you know.
Dude, it's funny how I got into doing vocals because it's like I always play guitar.
Were you the backup guy that ended up being better than the guy, so you just started doing it because nobody else would want to?
No.
Kinda.
Oh.
No.
Well, at least for
I
smoke
was
signals.
just throwing a dart at the board.
No. Okay, so you remember Sound Cult?
Sound Cult?
Yeah. It
Was
was.
that
It was
like some sort of sharing platform?
Ryan and Scott Kemp and Jared from Go for Gold was in it.
I can't say that I
Really?
remember that.
You
Yeah.
don't remember them?
Sorry. Sorry, guys.
Well, it was Sound Cult.
I know those people, but I don't remember that band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they were
it was,
good. They were like one of the bigger hardcore bands
Zach Willis.
Maybe I saw
area.
them and just don't remember.
at the time, anyway.
Okay.
Well, anyway, they broke up, and so I'm like, I actually did a thing where I tried out on vocals because I recorded their EP, and I was just like, yo, I mean, I'll do vocals. I've always wanted to do vocals in a band. I've never actually really done it, and I did like a tryout on their, I think it was their song "Reconcile Part 2," something like that. Anyways, and I don't think Zach was about it, and so Jared, Dane, Ryan, Tebow. Is that how you?
I don't know.
I've known him forever,
I'm
and I
pretty sure
feel
it's
like I'll
Tebow.
always pronounce it wrong.
Honestly, when you just said that, I was like, "Oh, is that how you say it?"
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tebow because I asked him
Tebow.
about it.
think,
Okay.
Dude, I feel like I always pronounce it wrong.
I thought
Even
it
if
was, I thought it
do
was
pronounce it
Thibault for a long time.
Thibault?
Anyway, Thibault. I think I did too. Anyway, we started Ditch Digger, and I'd never done vocals, so I'm like, I'm gonna try. I mean, I've done them. Like I sang in Achaia, but
Okay.
like as far as screaming goes, I like had a little bit of in that realm of vocals, and then we did the Ditch Digger thing for a while, which actually I think our first show we played with was I think it was
Annabelle?
Lame Johnny.
Lame Johnny?
I think so.
Damn, that must have been a long time
It was a
ago.
long time ago. Yeah, it was probably like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, because Lame Johnny's actually been around for a hot minute. But we just always seem to fuck up.
It was I want to say it was maybe a birthday show.
Was it in Conway?
No, it was the MF.
Oh, MF.
I miss
Oh,
that menu so much.
was it Shinfo?
Yeah, it was Shimfo.
Yeah,
it was
because we didn't have a
Shimfo.
singer that night. We did karaoke. It was for that girl's birthday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That
Okay.
was the first show. But yeah,
I remember that because literally, we like just were like, hey, our vocalist couldn't make it, and he quit. So we turned
remember
the
this show.
microphone around to the crowd, and we're like, if you want to, like,
I was there for that, I think.
I think you were actually.
But yeah, I started out that way, and then Ditch Digger was around for a while, and then it started getting to a point where like people weren't really feeling it anymore, and Dane was going to do his thing, and then that was about the time I became friends with Britton.
Okay.
And then the whole Smoke Signals thing happened.
Well, that was pretty funny, just because like we had started a little project, like just between the two of us.
It tastes nothing like vodka.
Yeah, that's because it's water.
And then ironically enough, so the first song that we ever wrote together before he was in the band is on our last album. It's called Destruction, and ironically enough,
It's also about Terminator.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
But
Yeah.
it's from the it's from the actual Terminator's perspective.
yeah, pretty funny, right?
the Terminator's perspective.
We're
Like
just
the
all
endoskeletons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That seems like an interesting premise because it's all pre-programmed AI stuff.
Terminator. Yeah.
but
Kill
so
John Connor.
then we were going through a vocalist change for a few different reasons, and
Always.
he was literally in the room,
Literally.
inebriated, and I
I wasn't then.
were you not?
I wasn't then.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure it was that night. Eventually, you were, and I was like,
That's
"Yo,
just
you
what
want to
we
be in
did.
Smoke Signals?" And he was like,
No, that wasn't that same. It wasn't the same night.
"Oh, was it not the same night?"
No, it was like because you wanted to try and see if you could do it, and then I'd play.
Oh yeah,
guitar.
that's true. I did try out for
And
vocals.
Then, he didn't
Not
make it
prep-
through a whole song.
I can
He was like, "Okay, I'm done. You
I can
go."
sing, but I was not used to screaming.
Yeah, he was
Right.
like,
yeah.
"You can go." And so I learned the song "Home" the night before. Like, had the lyrics. I'm just like reading through it. I'm like, dude, okay, I think I got it. And then I tried out with that. And then after, because we practiced. They practiced at MF Metal, and I auditioned.
Tried out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Auditioned. And then, there was a liquor store right behind MF Metal.
Oh, yeah.
And so, ran back there while they were there. I actually went with Ryan. We went back there, and they decided to have a discussion while I was gone. And so we got back. I had some rum and some Coke. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's gonna be a fun night. And so we get back. I'm drinking. We're chilling, having fun. And then he pulls me in his room, and he's just like, "So do you want to do it?" And I'm just like, I'm actually pretty inebriated.
I'm
at
pretty
this
sure
point.
his exact quote was, "I'm way too drunk to make this decision."
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, can I think about it? He's like, no, you're doing it. And then I'm like, what just happened?
And then, like 3 years later, he's still doing it.
Yeah, see there?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I feel you, bro. You could just go get the corporate job, man. Pull in 6 figures. You see Taco Bell's paying managers $100,000 to stay.
No,
Yeah.
fuck this. I'm gonna go
They
work at
can't,
Taco
keep,
Bell.
they can't keep employees, bro.
Wow.
So now they're having to hire them for that's crazy.
That is
6 figures to work for Taco Bell.
Money for Taco Bell. Wow.
I still wouldn't do it.
I actually decided to get me a little side gig too, because I've been doing graphic design full time now for like 7 years. And I
Oh, so you got a little jobby
yeah,
job?
I was tired of being alone all the time, because that's what happens when you work from
Yeah.
home. And you, like 6 years later, you're like, I'm tired.
Yeah, burn you out,
I'm
man.
by myself.
What'd you do?
I'm gonna go work at GameStop.
Hell yeah.
Figure I'm a nerd, may as well do some nerd shit.
That's the nerdiest shit place you can work.
Whole lot of
Look,
nerd
I
shit.
got very lucky, and I found one of the stores that like I liked everybody who worked there. so-
Right. Used to be Hastings, now but they're gone.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
unfortunately.
Whole lot of nerd shit.
Physical stores are disappearing.
I
for
know,
that shit.
dude.
It makes
I'm
me
actually sad about it.
Well, a lot of people talk about it and the move to digital and Spotify streaming this, streaming that. What happens when that's not there?
Right.
What are you gonna do?
Right.
Yeah.
Because you don't. Have
Oh, I
any
can't
music
afford. I
anymore.
can't afford my cell phone service because I'm on hard times. Used to, you could still keep your CD player and your CDs,
Yep.
and still have at least some shit to listen to.
Well, Spotify lets you do that.
Oh, yeah,
can-
but how
you
the
can
fuck do you
download it.
know? If you think
Well,
about
not
it,
if you don't pay it.
yeah.
True.
Yeah, so if you're falling hard times and you can't pay for the shit, it's just all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Or if the fucking, I mean, I hate to be like, yeah, if the power goes out, because with record players, I guess you could always get like a crank model, but
Yeah.
Dude,
even
you realize
still.
that, like, okay, like if there's like a post-apocalyptic thing, the only way you're gonna be able to listen to, like, you're not gonna be able to listen to music from before like 10 years ago. It's like, since it went all like
That's
super
that's
digital
actually
and
kind of
stuff,
okay with me.
Yeah,
I'm,
that's
I'm,
fair.
I'm good with it.
As long as I still have all my new metal records, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all, and I have all of them on
long
vinyl and fucking
Yeah,
CD.
as long as I can just, turn on my generator and be like, yeah,
What? You know, I have to say, like, if there's one band
much of your
like,
generation.
that I think came out in the past 10 years that, like, I could not live without, it would be the Midnight. Like, anything else in the past 10 years,
I don't even know what that is.
It's like retro synthwave, kind of poppy.
Like a band?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're really good. Really, really catchy. But I can't really name
bet you
anything
would
that,
like that
that
shit.
came out in the past 10 years that I could not live without.
That's actually very true.
10 years?
wow.
Like, so 2010?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
I
there's
don't
some
know.
stuff I listened to for sure.
That last
but-
Korn album was pretty tight, but I can live without it. It was heavy as fuck.
They never stop being good.
That's true.
Well, as far as bands go,
I mean, new bands.
I could,
Not new albums.
Yeah, I could think of. I could
No,
think of.
fuck no. Since 2010, no. Maybe some of my friends' bands. I'm actually, that's where I'm at, dude. That's why I want all my friends to be in bands, because I would much rather just be into that than the people who are at the tippity of it. Minus the ones that, like,
Really interesting thought.
I loved in the beginning, like Korn and Limp Bizkit and all those guys.
I can't even think of like very many small bands that I
Led
listen
Zeppelin.
to.
That's
Probably need to do that actually.
should do more.
Most
I
of the
think
small bands I
everybody
listen
should.
to aren't even from America.
My thing is too, like a smaller band. Yeah, some of them aren't the best, but a lot of them are fucking incredible and better than the big shit. And they're not dicks.
True.
And you can meet them and hang out and just be friends if you want.
True.
It's
Some
much
are,
better.
Some of them are though.
Some are. Staring at one right now.
Yeah, true. I'm a fucking dickhead. I am a dickhead a little bit sometimes.
We all are, dude.
I have a bad habit of saying shit I don't mean online just to fuck with people. It gets
Because
me
you
in trouble
troll. Yeah,
sometimes.
when you troll.
I've decided to
I
stop.
have one of those tones of.
Touch the mic again.
Man, just fucking.
You're fucking fired.
I have one of those tones.
Here, you shoot him.
Like, it's my natural tone of voice, everyone assumes I'm an asshole. I'm like, I'm not. And then a lot of people paint me as an asshole. I'm like, I'm not, though. 'Cause I will
not,
say,
though.
I'm blunt. I am blunt. I'll say shit and not really think about it as far as, like I don't know how that hurts your feelings. Because I'm not saying it in a way to do that. But then it'll end up coming
That could just
across
be
that way.
you're just unaware of how it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
But
I'm
plus,
sure that
people are
is.
sensitive.
Also,
True.
yes.
So,
Like,
know.
I've said some shit before where it's just like, I was actually genuinely curious.
And people thought you were being a shithead about it.
Yeah. And they're like, why are you criticizing the way I do this? And like, I can't believe you said I was terrible. I'm like, I didn't say any of that.
You read into that, so
literally said-
maybe.
I literally said none of that. Because it's like, because I kind of come from like a producer mindset. So I'm just like,
Are you talking about music?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was talking about something entirely
just in
different.
general, yeah.
Oh, well, I think just when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Other stuff I don't really like. I'm talking about like if I go up to a singer and I'm like, yo, are you, like, how are you
Are you
approaching
tone
this?
deaf?
I don't say things like that.
You walk
I'll
up
be
to a
like-
vocalist and be like, "So, do you intend to just suck ass every
man.
night, or what's
So
your
when
goal here?"
So when you miss the fourth and fifth phrasing between parts A and C, like
That high A5, did you mean for that to be an A sharpish 3?
yeah. You're a little
Music
off the mark.
nerd
Yeah,
jokes.
yeah.
Yeah, for real. But like, no, it'll be like, because I'm coming at it in a way where I'm like, I'm not blowing them out in front of everybody. It'll be like me and them. And I'll be like, so, it sounds like you know, I'm trying to like understand where they're coming from. Like maybe try to help them be a little bit better.
I get that it's a little bit prideful on the other end too, because sometimes you'll be writing something.
Everyone feels like their shit's the
well,
shit.
Yeah, but sometimes
On
you're
some
so
level.
invested in like a really good what you think is a riff.
Yeah.
But you're too close to the material, and when somebody
Yeah.
challenges that for the sake of just trying to figure it
Yeah.
out,
Well,
you're
it's-
like, what the fuck? Why would you even ask such a thing?
Yeah. Well, I'm coming from the point of view is like, oh, this person sounds like they're straining the entire time.
Ooh, yeah, lame Johnny, man. Shit.
Yeah. And I don't mean like the good type of like it gets gravelly. I mean it sounds like they're like, ah!
like
they're
pushing
struggling
way
to
too
hit
hard.
notes
Yeah.
and stuff. And I'll be like, so like,
I just want to hear
Are
you
you-
make that noise again.
what?
What you just did.
Ah!
I love it.
I don't know. I like to. The thing is, it's like I come off as a dick whenever in reality I just really like to help people.
Yeah.
Help people be better, and I'll approach it that way. But then, like you said, the
criticisms
pride
are hard.
I think
man.
most people don't.
Yeah.
They don't think that people have their best interest at heart.
I
Whenever
used to
people get
pissed-
approached,
Well, I used to get pissed off too, and now looking back, like I've gone back and thanked people who gave me shit because
I
it's like,
probably should do that.
Dude, it's like when recording him. I've worked with him a lot.
dude, I had people straight up be like, "Yeah, you suck. Go back home." Like. Practice and come back, and you're like, "Oh,
know,
I've seen it done to people."
Oh.
But then I'm like, when I see it done to like another band, you're like, "Yeah, dude, he's actually right. You're just
Yeah.
mad right now."
Yeah, like
But-
producers do that. Like if
Yes.
you go to like a very, very respected producer,
Oh,
they
yeah.
will literally be
Straight.
like, "That fucking sucks."
That fucking sucks. Yes, they
It's
will.
like-
With all due respect, that ain't worth
Yeah,
it.
because they don't want you
that ain't
paying
it, fam.
Well, and they don't want you wasting your money and their time.
Yeah, 100%.
They're actually doing you a favor when they do shit like that. Yeah, they're being an ass about it.
I think everyone can
But-
benefit from listening to other people's
I think so
criticisms.
too, man. I
mean,
try to be constructive, at least with your
Yeah.
friends. But
Oh, yeah.
it's hard to tell some band you just met, like, "Yo, man, what if you just did this?" Because then they're like, "What's wrong with the way we do it now?" It's like nothing, but you
I don't
could
ever
be
do
better.
It. I don't ever
Yeah.
do it to anyone I just met. Like I have to know you.
So
Like,
the way
I
that
know
you're
you
doing
from
that,
anything
could
else.
you just do it the exact opposite, and not at all the way that you're currently
Could y'all
doing?
just go home and never play shows again? Because
Oh man,
no, that would be the ultimate in rude.
So you're hitting kind of like a. Can you hit more of a like a? that.
but you didn't do anything. Exactly. That's funny. I think dickhead jokes are funny. All my
what you're
favorite
doing.
comedians are just assholes.
This is what I
Oh,
want
for
you
sure.
to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to
What's
do.
that from you? That's your favorite movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, which one is that?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
I love
Yeah.
that movie.
Wow.
I've
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
I didn't see it till I was an adult, so I think it's the stupidest shit ever
Oh
made.
yeah, it's
It's
absolutely
funny.
She
stupid.
fucking loves it.
It's funny
dude.
how some movies are like that. Actually, like when I was a kid, I loved "Dude, Where's My Car?"
Yeah.
and then I watched it as an adult, and I couldn't even finish
Well,
it.
a lot of them
atrocious.
are meant for like that.
Children. They're
mentality.
made for
Yeah.
children. Yeah.
Like I think I got halfway through it. I was like, "This shit is just dumb. I cannot do this."
Yeah, it's like that Napoleon Dynamite style comedy where it's just like this.
I
is
still like
really
Napoleon
stupid.
Dynamite, though.
Yeah, because you liked it when you were a kid.
Exactly.
But I don't like "Dude, Where's My Car?" and I like that when I was a kid.
That's probably because it's just not a good movie.
Also true. You know, I actually still like Dude, Where's My Car? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
It's got like those silly, like it's like those. I like to like they're just you turn your brain off.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Guilty pleasures. That's what I was thinking of the word. Because like
Oh, we're
Transformers is
talking about Nickelback
like
now.
Transformers is
Okay.
mine, man. Because like, dude, when I want to sit down and literally not think about shit, I go to the
You
most
turn on
mindless.
Nickelback?
No, fuck no.
Did you hear what he
Transformers.
said?
No, that's what he said.
Well, this is how you remind me. All right.
Did you see the photograph?
No, look,
no.
Okay, look at this. All right, look at this photograph. Okay, look at this. Look at this photograph. Actually, do look at this photograph. This is not.
The best thing Nickelback has put out is that fucking meme that came out from that photograph song.
And they did their own meme. Well, somebody said, I don't understand how they're the most hated band in all of the world. And they actually retweeted them and said, they're just memes, bro.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I was like, all right, Nickelback gets a point. That was pretty funny.
They did put out one song a couple years ago that was pretty good.
Listen, man, they are talented. It's
guess.
just,
I mean, yeah,
don't
they are
like them.
talented.
They are
They're a
talented.
tight band. They just
Yes.
play really douchey music.
they do.
Fair.
That's just
I
our
like
they
their
from
earlier
Canada?
stuff though. Yeah,
They're from
they're
Canada.
Canadian.
They are
Oh,
Canadian.
I'm sorry, Canada.
They're from Canada.
Canada.
I love Canada.
They
man.
old
They're
Canadians.
from Maple
I
Syrup.
want to move to Vancouver so bad.
Move?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that.
The place is wonderful.
It's freezing.
Well, yeah.
No. It's cold here. When you got out of the car, you're like, it's like the hurt kind of cold today.
Well, that's because I live here.
That's
I've
like
adapted.
infinite there. And they have actual snow that's feet thick.
The hurt kind of
No,
cold.
not Vancouver. It's usually like it's slush there all the time.
Oh, like
It'll
Colorado.
snow, but it's not quite cold enough to like
gotcha.
stay. So it just rains.
Dude, Colorado for me was the hurt kind of cold.
Yeah,
It was
Colorado.
such a dry cold that it was just like it hurt. It burned your skin.
see
Just
that.
to be out in it.
I've never
it was just
been.
Miserable.
I do want to
The
go.
coldest place
Colorado?
I've ever been
Never
to.
been to Colorado?
I've never been.
The coldest place I've ever been to was Wyoming.
Wyoming?
Wait, was it Wyoming? No, yeah,
Why were you in
Where was
Wyoming?
the state that we almost died?
Oregon.
Oregon.
Fuck
Right
Oregon.
before that was Wyoming.
No offense to
Wait,
anyone who
am I
lives in
thinking?
Oregon.
Of, I'm
but
thinking
fuck
of
Oregon.
the right. I'm thinking of the right state.
Oregon
right?
is on top of California.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's like Oregon's like going, and then there's California.
Yeah.
You hit the
But then,
mic
like,
again.
Right before Colorado, I mean,
Hit the mic again.
right before Oregon is Wyoming, right? If you're coming from Colorado,
I think so.
like yeet.
Ish.
Yeet?
Somewhere
Did you
around
say
there.
yeet?
Yeet.
Yeet?
Yeah, we
You just
yeeted
yeet over the hill.
over states.
We yeeted almost literally through Oregon into California.
Fuck.
I think it was Wyoming, but like I got out at a
Corey
gas-
is losing his fucking shit right now.
Yeah. You know, you coming from Colorado and you just yeet through Oregon
Just
into
yeet through
California.
Oregon, bro. Oh my god.
No, we weren't. No,
killing
no,
me.
we weren't coming from Colorado. We were coming from Utah, Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake, that's on the other side. That's over here. That's not even close.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
well, you know, you got Colorado, and then it's like somewhere over here is.
It's
We're
like
heading
up
towards
north.
Seattle.
Holy shit. Google a fucking map of America, bro. We're fucking too stupid for this.
Google!
You know what I feel like?
Oh my
You know what-
god.
okay, hold on.
Yeah. We almost,
Isn't
we almost
Utah
died
above
in fucking
Missouri?
Oregon.
You know what I think my laugh
Iowa?
sounds like? You know what I think my laugh sounds like? You know the beginning of Wipeout where it's like,
Yeah,
Wipeout.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty close.
pretty close. That is such.
It's so
bad
abrasive.
quality. Hold on. I gotta get the high quality.
Is it?
Try again.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hit the
Fuck!
hit the HD button.
Hit the HD. Enhance.
Colorado, yeah.
Enhance.
And then through Wyoming.
Okay.
We were in. When did we hit? Wait, no, Utah.
Washington's there too.
Utah.
Washington.
Yeah. That's where we're
Washington.
headed.
We went
They're headed to
Utah,
Seattle.
Into
Okay.
Nevada, into Oregon.
They
And then
Wait,
down.
what? No, we hit Wyoming at one point. Okay, so we went like a year. Why the fuck did we go that way? That is really weird.
Bad routing.
yeah.
Actually, looking at the map, I don't know why the fuck we ever hit Wyoming.
So
Anyway, coldest place I've ever been. I got out to get gas.
Oh yeah, I forgot why we were even
Yeah.
bringing this up.
I got out to get gas and literally had to run into
I remember
the gas
that.
station.
It's that
oh my god,
cold.
I remember that.
It was
Fuck
that cold. It was snow, and I literally had to run into the gas station and buy gloves just so I could pump gas.
And all the cowboys are probably chuckling at you.
I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. You know what I will say?
I
though?
wish this was on film. The matter of factly in your face. Just,
I don't give a fuck.
just stone cold stare, man.
Okay, so like
What the fuck?
the one thing I will say,
Oh, I'm dying,
the
man.
main thing I've learned from tour. The main thing I've learned
Don't
from tour.
tour.
No. Fuck Oregon.
Fuck Oregon.
That's
we
what y'all both
almost
said.
died.
No offense to everyone who lives in
But
Oregon.
was it y'all's
but fuck
fault?
Oregon. No.
No, just
Okay.
this freak ass snowstorm just decided to just all of a sudden hit, and it went from
Yeah, it's
nothing on the
Oregon.
ground. Dude, apparently it doesn't snow that much in Oregon, is what I'm told.
What?
Yeah.
Apparently
So-
this was like a freak thing.
Yeah, we were
Really?
on top of a. Oh, I got
We
a
were
funny,
on top of a mountain.
funny
bro.
little diddly about it. So we were on
that-
top of a mountain.
You tell it.
You tell it.
I drove.
You did drive. If anybody
That's
else had
why
been
you almost
driving, we
died.
would be dead right now.
So
Hands down.
okay,
Oh, he's a good driver?
so
Yeah.
it went from nothing, like nothing on the ground, to snow and ice so thick on the roads that they couldn't scrape it off in an hour.
What the
In an
fuck?
hour.
Yeah.
Like
That's some
literally.
end of the world shit.
Dude,
Yeah, it was fucked up, man.
And we didn't have snow chains because someone didn't realize that we would need them. We're not going to get into that.
I want to get into it.
No.
I want to tell that joke.
No.
I got
Okay.
snow chains.
We didn't have chains, so
Real quick, hold
We're
on.
like,
I
okay.
just got to say this. This motherfucker, I'm not going to say who, because I don't want to put him on blast for being this dumb.
Basically are by saying it.
Literally says, I had tire chains. I didn't think we'd need them. I'm like, bitch, we're going to Seattle in January.
Yeah.
Why would we not need them?
Why would you?
Anyway.
Oh.
So everyone wanted to make it to the show in Seattle, and Rob was just like, "Nah, dude, I'm not driving anymore. I gotta sleep. I'm so tired." And I'm just like, "Fuck." And so everyone wanted to make it. So I'm like, "Okay, I'll try." I couldn't see 5 feet in front of me,
Oh, it's
fucked up,
terrifying,
man.
dude.
and we were on top of a mountain, by the way. Mountain.
I saw the
And-
sign 8,000 feet up.
And so the
Gross.
entire way, we literally went all the way down the mountain. No, it was ice, like thick ass ice on the road, snowing so hard that you couldn't see 5 feet in front of you. Went down a mountain, and I can't remember. There's like, you know, there's slope factors. They
Yeah,
have the
grades.
signs.
Yeah.
It was like 6 or something. It was high. It was a very
Did they have like those
steep
semi
one.
in case of emergency like sand traps?
No.
No.
This was basically,
But-
it dropped off directly, and there was no
So you just
guard.
death.
Well, there were like guardrails. But
Don't
then
fuck
there were
up.
places where there weren't guardrails.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, going down like literally like it looks like a cartoon mountain.
Yeah, like a
basically.
corkscrew. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I was literally like I have pretty bad anxiety, so my anxiety was so bad. I'm like, y'all, I have to stop. That wasn't an option. I literally tried to stop, and as soon as I
Start
the wheel
sliding from the
stopped,
weight.
the entire van started sliding towards the edge.
Yeah.
Where there was no guard.
Where there was no guardrail. at
and
the
a
moment.
drop for like 7,000 feet.
Yeah, it was like a drop.
And it was weird because we were going so slow that like I was freaking out. I was like texting my daughter's mother, like
Okay,
being
he
like,
says
tell her.
this. He says this. Here's the thing. The entire time we were speeding up.
Yeah.
We were
I was-
speeding up because
Well,
Text
yeah,
her, be like,
weight
I'm-
plus gravity. And,
Tell Isis I love her.
ice.
And
and so like it was at the point it was
That's
about
terrifying.
to get out of fucking control.
Yeah, yeah.
And like we were going off the edge.
I'd have jumped out of the fucking car.
we had a
And-
member asleep in the back. And
yeah, Rob slept through the whole
And
thing.
if,
somehow.
if we had jumped out of the van, we're 7,000 feet up on top of a mountain covered in a blizzard with no
It's okay. Survival.
warmth, no
But
build an
food,
igloo.
right
nothing.
when it was about to get out of control,
Yeah.
we hit the bottom, and then it was just there was no snow. It was just nothing. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And so I'm literally, we get to a gas station, everyone's hungry and stuff, and I'm literally shaking to the point. I'm just like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Like I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not driving anymore today. And I'm like, if y'all want to play this show, we can try to make it there. We probably weren't going. We probably
Was it
No,
at
we were
night?
still like 4 hours
Yeah.
away.
Was it at night or the day?
This
happened in the
This
daytime?
part was during the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so,
I called our agent, man. I was like, this has just happened. We're not playing. I don't give a shit.
So I'm like, dude, we can. If y'all want to try to make it, we can still try. And I'm gonna suck ass because
That's a
my
long way,
throat's
though.
so tight right now from all that fucking man.
Adrenaline.
Oof, it was so bad. And I think the entire time, our old guitarist was just over in his seat, just staring at me like this, and I'm just going.
Oh, the worst part was our drummer at the time just kept like yelling at George.
Oh, that's
He's
terrible.
making it worse.
That's terrible.
He started an argument with me that got pretty heated.
Huh? Is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back?
All I can think about is George just being like, you know what? Fuck it, and just throwing us off the fucking mountain.
Just let's go.
Hands to Jesus. Yeah.
Jesus, take the wheel.
So that's my favorite tour story.
Yeah.
Tour,
Wow.
my tour story.
Me and George, we got a bottle of rum, we got a hotel, and fucked
That's-
up that whole bottle.
yeah.
That's how we.
That's what you need after
That's
a
how we
good
dealt with that.
near-death experience, for
Oh my
sure.
God. Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh,
It's still like I have PTSD from that shit.
same. I actually like. I don't want to tour like.
I don't
that
want to
area
tour, but
of-
not
of-
from shit like
of
that
the-
just because it
there.
doesn't make sense anymore
Yeah,
to me.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I love it. I love tour.
I like it. Don't get me wrong.
The way I see it, it's like you get to travel for free.
That's, well, ish, yeah.
And as long as you break even.
Yeah. If you break even, it's great.
Well, I mean, when you think about it in the long run, not really, because you got wear and tear on your vehicle,
True.
all that shit. So it's
Unless
like,
you have a vehicle just for it. Then because it's the only
Yeah,
time
but
it
you
really gets
still,
used.
The wear and tear after a while really gets to it. Like,
Oh, I
we
know.
blew up an engine. We went through two engines in that van.
Yeah, when we went out with no bragging rights, we blew up the engine on the way back.
Sweet. Hey, at least it was on the way back.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, we got very
right
lucky.
Out here. Literally right out here is where the engine blew up.
Like around this exit, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were like already in
Pretty
your
much
home
home.
state? Oh,
We got
that's
very
fine.
lucky in that.
That's very lucky.
Had it been,
Well, I mean, we only went to Texas.
Like what the past comfort dudes were in fucking Ware, and their van took a shit. And
Oh,
they
did
were,
it really?
Yeah.
no shit.
Yeah.
Where were they at? You know,
I can't remember. It wasn't fucking here.
that sucks.
They were on tour.
Props to them for how did they get home?
I think
fix
one
it?
of theirs dad drove like all through the night, came there and got them.
Damn. Yeah, we were lucky. His dad came and towed us, but he wouldn't have came that fucking far. He'd have been like, "Whoop, shit out of luck."
I think it was their drummer's dad, actually. I've already, man, too many things. Anyway,
We're old.
Yeah.
I just do too much, man.
Yeah.
I stop doing so fucking much and remember more.
I
You
like,
playing footsie with me?
I feel like I keep like touching feet with you, and I'm like, "Oh, is that a tables or that foot?"
Well, you're kicked back, relaxing.
Yeah, man, I'm just lounging right now. I got the mic like just like right in my face. I'm just laying down.
I like tour, but man, there are aspects of it that I'm just like, I never want to do that again.
Yeah.
But then it's just like,
But then you're out there and you're like, shit, I forget
You know,
how cool it is.
yeah.
It's like one of those things where the worst day you have on tour is better than
A
one
good
of the
day
best
at work.
days you can have
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah. It's just like every day's new, everything's new, every person you see is new, minus like you might have a couple meetups in some towns, but even that's great because it's like, man, it's been 2 years,
Yeah.
blah.
Yeah.
or the little spots you find
Yeah.
in each place. Like in Dallas, we
That's
always
my
go to the
favorite
cheesesteak
shit.
house.
Oh, I want to go back.
Well, now they got In and Out.
I don't even fucking care.
I don't give a
Cheesesteak house,
fuck
man.
about In and Out.
We
I don't
actually
either.
did
I don't
we did
either.
a run in Texas where we decided to hit all the famous burger joints and see which one we thought was the best. And In-N-Out came in last.
I would assume. I fucking don't like it at all.
The California one's great.
It's overhyped.
The Texas
beast.
one's a dog shit.
I don't even
care.
think I would like the California one personally.
Yeah.
Just if
I
it's
think
that.
who was what we picked for the first? I remember, was Whataburger or Jack in the Box? I don't remember which one.
Oh, it wasn't Jack in the Box.
Dude,
for me.
Jack in the Box munchie menu for their after hours shit,
Yeah.
bro.
They had this like butter garlic burger. It was
Yeah.
fucking so good.
They are just like Hardee's. Everyone went health conscious and they went, fuck that. Here's a deep fried hamburger.
in a triple XL drink. Take it.
Yeah.
Oh, you want you want 3 tacos for $1?
These French fries were made with 8 cuds of grease,
Hell yeah, bro.
including 90 weight
what I'm talking about.
rear end
This is
oil.
why me and George are big boys in the band. I was gonna say the whole band, but we got 2 skinny boys and 2
Bro,
big
the
boys.
crazy thing is I don't even eat that much. I'm just like, what the
I
fuck?
do.
Yeah, well,
But
maybe
sometimes.
like a thyroid or something.
No, it's pretty much
It's
what,
what
I eat. I
and
never
when
eat
too. When's a big one.
It just gets real quick.
No.
I just eat like shit and don't ever do anything.
I think for me,
I work out for one day and I think it's gonna change
it's
me.
funny because I walk all day, but the thing is I'm like pretty stressed all day, so it just doesn't do anything.
Do you eat late? Oh, that's my biggest
No,
problem.
I have like a cutoff
Eating
time
late?
that I don't eat past because I have like heartburn and stuff. So
I don't have.
I'll end up. I have the same thing. I'll ignore it and just eat a handful of Tums at night.
There you go.
That's how I fuck up, man. I'm actually in the middle.
Unless I drink. If I drink, it's fair game.
I'm fucking killing myself right now, man. I'm in the middle of like a workout challenge and a diet, like a weight loss challenge with a couple of other friends. And I've already lost my push-up challenge because I've just been so fucking busy with all the traveling and shit for holiday stuff. And I'm actually up 2 pounds, so like I'm about to
you're
lose
really
$50.
fucking up,
It sucks. Yeah,
How's the no alcohol thing going?
good actually.
Good.
1 month and 10 days
For real?
so far. Yeah.
Nux. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, I think I haven't done it a lot, but I've smoked a bit, and it's helped. And then also just the new year and focused on like trying to lose weight but failing miserably, and then all the band shit's kept me pretty busy.
Yeah.
So I haven't really even felt the need to.
I've made it
Most
dude,
days. Most days.
I'm going on like 24 hours.
I honestly, when I was like,
I had a
oh man, I
beer
forgot
last
beer.
night.
I forgot beer, and I was like, well, Britton's on his cleanse too, and like taking a
would've been
break.
fine.
But also then I was like, well, he'll probably just bring some anyway, because every
Wow.
I really thought he'd bring his own.
George has like this really
Yeah.
bad complex where he's like afraid of being known as the guy who drinks. So
I got you.
he feels bad about it.
Well, he,
Most
he was
social-
talking about having a fucking vodka couch at the party or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, I said I was gonna put my booze under the cushion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is my rum couch.
Rum couch, that's it.
It's awesome.
Excuse me, sir, you're sitting on my rum couch.
For me, it's like a lot of social
Yeah.
things. I'll drink because like
Social
I
anxiety.
said, social anxiety, and it helps with it.
I can see that.
I get that from time to time.
But you know, I just don't. It's like, so I'll usually have like a couple drinks around people, and then everybody's just like, "Oh, of course you have alcohol." I'm like, "The fuck's that supposed to? I don't drink that much."
Just Big Lebowski it, man. Just don't even care. Fuck it.
Yeah. Or
I've gotten to the point I really don't
Julian
care.
from the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I will say at William's little house show birthday party, I went in.
Yes, you did.
I had an entire
Yes, you did.
fifth of rum.
And quick, too.
Well, because we were supposed to do this next Sunday, but he was like, told you it was this Sunday. Then you came to me. He was like, so cool, this Sunday. And I was like, what? We said next Sunday. Then we go outside and you're like, I don't care. Just pick one.
I thought we said, well, originally we were like, okay, so this Sunday. And I was like, yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then,
Funny.
you know,
Yeah.
And here we are.
I just
we
remember
are.
being drunk with Rob in his car listening to like, he showed me a New Level song. I'm like, this rips. You want to hear a new Smoke Signal song? I mean, you showed me some new shit. I'll show you You show me mine, I'll show you yours. I mean,
Yeah.
wait. You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Peni!
You show me mine, I'll show you yours.
Slapping wieners.
He's just like, all right, man.
Oh, you touched the mic.
I did.
You
Fuck it,
lost.
And then,
Damn it.
yeah, that
We
was
all
fun,
three did
but
it.
yeah, man, we were just like drunk out in his car, just like vibing. I showed him like 2 songs, and then I was gonna show him another one. He's like, man, as much as I want to hear it, I gotta go say bye to the Voices of Vain guys. I'm like, okay, that's understandable. That's the whole reason he came. So
They kicked ass.
I missed them, unfortunately.
Why?
I thought they were headlining.
No.
And
a lot
so,
of
okay,
people
so here's the thing.
Yeah, I thought it was strange too, but I got it because like middle act for out of state, especially a home show, that's how we're doing it. We're taking our friends from Memphis and putting them right in the middle of the show.
So
think it's
here's
better.
here's the thing. I didn't even know that show was happening. I had just drove 8 hours
that's right.
coming from Kansas.
Yeah.
So I was very tired. I was ready just to fucking lay down. Come to find out there's a house show. I'm like, oh, fuck, okay. Well, I was like, oh, there's one metal band playing, and that's the only one I really wanted to see.
Yeah.
And I thought they were headlining. So me and a buddy, I hadn't eaten all day. I was like, let's go to Chipotle. So I, kind of wasted time doing that. By the time I got back,
We're already done.
everything was pretty much already done. I was like, well, shit, that was a lot faster than I thought it was going to be.
They kicked ass, man. I never seen them or heard of them. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's like Maylene-ish, Chariot-ish, like kind of stuff. I like
okay.
it. That's the kind of vibe I got. A little
Yeah.
bit more brutal, but kind of in that
Okay.
realm.
That's pretty cool.
It was fun. They were fun. It was good.
I actually liked the DJ at the end of the night.
Uniwa?
I did catch that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That was pretty tight.
That second to last track he did, I was like, this straight up sounds like something from Stranger Things. This is crazy.
That's
sounding.
synthwave. That's like what the
Yes.
Midnight is.
Yeah, that was
Only if imagine that but pop.
okay
Yeah.
with
yeah,
vocals.
with like actual singing and stuff.
I was gonna say like vocalist and shit.
Yes. Yeah, I
You
dug
know-
it because I got that vibe.
You want to wrap this shit up?
Yeah.
Talk about some other things before
Yeah.
y'all go on to the next adventure.
Yeah, we get to go do
All
another
right,
podcast.
tell everybody
after
where. Yeah,
Why are we
exactly.
still doing that?
this. I didn't hit them up. So
Tell everybody all where to find you.
Places.
places and things.
Okay.
Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Big Cartel, Bandcamp,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Are we doing the song?
Pornhub.
Are we doing? Oh hell yeah, dude! That's catching on.
I'm not joking.
What'd you say?
Pornhub.
Oh yeah, true.
Are we doing the song after the at the end?
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned for a Smoke Signal song. New Smoke Signal
This
song.
song.
Day.
Yep. Judgment Day.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. I love having little exclusives from my friends. It's great.
You guys are gonna get this like 2 weeks before it actually releases.
Now, here you go. If you listen to the whole thing, send Britton a message and tell him what you thought about it. So
Yeah.
we know this is a litmus test for people who pay attention.
I would be surprised if someone made it through this entire thing.
No,
It's
they will.
long.
Yeah, fuck, they're all long, dude.
He looked.
It's just
He
like-
looked for a map for 5 minutes.
It's It's like they just like, oh, there's a new song in here, and they're just scrolling. Like,
I just
is
want-
it yet? Is it yet? Is it yet?
Yeah, because I'll probably say it at the pre-roll, like, yo, check out a new
sure.
song at the end, so whatever. But anyway, I'm on the internet as well. You know where to find me, and thank you for listening.